Oaklawn Chevrolet.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter. Injured? There's only one number you need to know. 888-8888.
At Rainwater Holton Sexton, no case is too big and no insurance company too strong.
Just dial 888-8888.
Responsible attorneys Michael Rainwater and Bob Sexton.
This is Justin Akery. If hand or wrist pain is getting in the way of your daily life, it's time to see the specialists at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. Their fellowship-trained hand and wrist surgeons treat everything from arthritis and fractures to nerve injuries and carpal tunnel. And with Arkansas's only hand trauma telemedicine program, advanced care is available around the clock. Call Ortho at 501-686-TOSH to schedule your appointment today and get back to living pain-free. That's 501-686-8674. The doctor will see you now.
At the Little Rock Athletic Club, you could do a different exercise every day of 2026 and never do the same one twice. They've got that much variety. And right now, you get 30% off the joining fee. The Little Rock Athletic Club. People will witness the fitness.
And ESPN Radio Extra Point with Rich Eisen.
The Chicago Bears have got it, man. And exactly what you think about this team, that they can't keep doing it. They can't keep somehow doing it. They didn't take the ball away, which is one of their hallmarks. Jordan Love had 4 touchdown passes and no interceptions. That is a stat line that wins football games, certainly in the playoffs. And as a matter of fact, Josh Allen is the only other quarterback to lose a playoff game with 4 touchdown passes and 0 turnovers. And he did it the divisional round game against the Chiefs. And sure enough, I got to say it, a guy who looks like the second coming of Mahomes just did it to Love, because this guy can extend a play and make throws off platform like no man other than Mahomes. Rodgers back in the day. And now he's doing it for the Bears. Unreal.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest, the last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the
designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your
windshield wipers? eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying, just beautiful.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay. Things people love.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ETHOS.com/game.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad
Check. Oh, I can barely hear anything. Check 1 to there. Come on. Oh, there we go. There we go. Whoa.
0600. What's the O stand for? Oh my God, it's early.
All right, folks, enjoy the show. Stay tuned. We're going live.
5, 4, 3.
Morning Mayhem starts now with David
Of
BAZZEL,
course I'm here.
Roger Scott,
Of course I'm present.
and more. Live from the Oaklawn Racing Casino Resort Studio. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort.
Good morning from the office of your favorite president to all of the 609ers, Los Angeles.
Hello, Buzz.
Hey, Frank.
Don't blow this force, Gene. All right, you 609ers, let's go. Move it.
Hit that gong on that. Move it. Move.
Hey, baby, we're going to be here all day. We're going to be here all day, baby. I like this kind of party. Baby.
Jet to the promised land.
Love you, buddy.
Love you, buddy.
I don't know who you are. Morning, Mayhem.
You're all terrible. All right, here we go. Los Angeles. Man, leave that guitar right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're proud to announce that Whistling Bungholes are now on sale.
Swing low chariot, come down easy, taxi to the terminal zone. Touch your engines and cool your wings, and then make it to the telephone.
Los Angeles.
Norfolk, Virginia side, water 1409.
But you are always on my mind. Always on my mind.
Good morning, everybody. It is 6:11 on this Tuesday, January 13th. Look who's back, Roger Scott.
Hey, much to the chagrin of 3 people.
Yes.
Just right off the bat.
Glad to have you back.
Glad to be back. Glad to be back. I will have to talk to you and others about violating HIPAA rules yesterday.
Because I did identify you being at the dentist.
You did, yeah.
You
and here's your deal. I'm only doing it, and I'll give you 33 cents on the dollar.
I didn't say what you're doing. Maybe you were delivering cookies to the dentist. I don't know. I just said you were at the dentist.
No. Okay, I didn't know. Listen, I had HR call me and say, hey, look, let's do this. No, it's all good. Good to be back. Appreciate
wearing
it.
Your cowboy. You're wearing your cowboy sweatshirt. I'm wearing the Trey Shep gift cowboy hat.
You know what? I thought about that. I didn't want to go double time. That's a good-looking hat.
Yes, it
is.
It's
a good-looking
hat.
Yes, I'm wearing my Dallas Cowboy because here's the deal. I had something there, and without the playoffs last night, and I'm thinking, I got to wear my Cowboy. So this is for a Christmas gift from my wife.
Yeah, it's a good-looking star. It's a good-looking star.
It is.
Yesterday, it was just me and Josh and a BV. Had a lot of fun. No CK yesterday. Good morning, Josh. How are you?
Morning, lads.
It is, boy, I tell you what, we had so many exciting games from Thursday to Saturday to Sunday. And then last night was not a good game, especially if you were a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Man, the Texan defense just completely annihilated Pittsburgh. Held them to, I think, 175 total yards, 60 yards rushing. Is it the end of Aaron Rodgers? We'll see. I want to say Steve Rodgers, but that's Captain America.
That's or Tomlin.
Or Tomlin, yeah, they were booing at the end, chanting "Fire Tomlin," and I think that is either the 6th or the 7th straight one and done playoff loss.
I think it's 9. I thought it was 9.
Oh, I thought the paper day it said 7. So we all have an opinion there.
We're the Cowboys in that one.
And it was the first time they have lost on a Monday night game since 1991, even though it's not the official Monday night. It's a playoff game. But
asterisk.
I fell asleep and woke up after the game was over. Just saw the 1,000 or 500 Houston fans in the stands. But, man, I went back and watched the highlights. The defense for Houston is a real deal. And, Josh, hard to believe, finally, after just a miserable year of picks, 6-1 of the last 7 games between college
There you
and
go.
pros. Yeah, it feels good to be back in the winning.
Way to go, Buck.
We'll see. We'll see how long that lasts. All the games are running out, getting down to the nitty gritty, and so anyway, so that was that happened last night. Razorbacks will not play until Wednesday, but did you see where Acuff Jr. got another
5 in a row?
Yeah, and it's funny. We'll talk about that too. How many times that's been done, and by who?
Yeah.
But it just goes to show you. He's the freshman of the year. The question is, could he be player of the year? And Josh, I was wondering if you could, if you don't mind, looking up the SEC Player of the Week, not the Freshman of the Week. I'd be curious. I don't think we've had one of those. I think it's Acuff has only won the freshman. I don't think we've had a player of
This
the week
year?
This year.
Okay.
So I'd be curious to see who some of the winners might be for that. A couple things, Roger. We'll have Rick Schaefer on today, brought to you by Edwards Food Giant. Cool. John Daly, brought to you by Moe's. All right. Chuck Gatlin, brought to you by Hubbard Power Sports. Play a little Family Feud, brought to you by Southern Bank. And we'll find out if we get Terry Bradshaw. Terry on the show Sunday on Fox was the only one of the guys on the desk that picked the 49ers. So he was the only one. Then last night I saw where he said he was going with the Steelers. So he got a great pick on Sunday. That's right. Yeah. And not a good pick last night. But we'll see if we have him on today. I got to play Family Feud, brought to you by Southern Bank as well. Today, Roger, is National Sticker Day. So do you remember back in the day when stickers were more of a big deal? Look at there. Stickers.
One of Terry's granddaughters gave me that when I was in her office a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, stickers. It seemed like you would see them on bumper stickers.
It's back. It's back.
Are they?
Absolutely. Samantha looks for stickers.
Is that
or
right?
asked me to get a sticker so she can just load it up on her laptop.
Wow.
I know. I don't know what it is.
Can I tell you? I can't even think of the last time I looked for or wanted a sticker. The only sticker that I think of is when I buy Apple products. Or iPhone products, and there's an Apple that that you can put on the phone or you can put on your laptop or
I
whatever.
didn't know that.
Josh, what about you? When you think of stickers, is that something that resonates with somebody your age or no?
I think so on laptops. Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, Tyler Tanner was the Vanderbilt player. Was the SEC Player of the Week in basketball. How far back do you want me to go?
Yeah, just go back and just look for the this year so far. Yeah, I saw the kid from Vandy. I don't think we've had a player win Player of the Week. Just overall, not just freshmen, but I don't think we have. And I'd be curious, Josh.
Josh Hubbard got it first week.
If just look to see, has anybody done more than one?
No, they only had 2.
Oh, well, then how do we have 5 for Acuff?
Well, they didn't start conference play until the first.
Well,
so
if they were
be a Player of the Week before that.
They were giving Freshman of the Week. They've been doing it for 5 weeks now. So if if they've done it for Freshman of the Week, they should do it for overall. So just check and see. I mean, it would make sense if they would. Anyway, National Sticker Day today. I remember, Roger, too, one other thought on that. Bumper stickers were the big deal. I mean, it was a regular thing to where you would put bumper stickers on. And I've always referenced a bumper sticker. Let me tell you, I want to see if anybody out there, I'll give a hint. It relates to my high school.
Okay.
Does anybody out there remember me saying a bumper sticker that we used my senior year? And I'll go ahead and give another hint. It was because our football team was so good. Does anybody remember what I said was on the bumper sticker? It was a pop culture reference. And anyway, so yes, that's National Sticker Day. The other, it's National Stephen Foster Memorial Day. And Roger,
how about that?
Were you familiar with him? I mean, I've heard of Stephen Foster.
You know those songs, yeah.
Yeah, but did you know that was him?
You know what? When you first said it, I was actually thinking of David Foster.
Yeah,
right.
The
composer.
But Josh, have you ever heard of Stephen Foster?
No.
So Stephen Foster was known as America's first composer. He was born, I think, in 1826, but he wrote multiple songs. Oh, Susanna, Camptown Races, My Old Kentucky Home, which you hear at the Kentucky Derby. A beautiful dreamer. When I think of Beautiful Dreamer, who do you think of? I think it's the guy who sings. Oh my gosh, Jim Neighbors. Jim Neighbors.
Oh my
I think he did it on one of the episodes of
Andy or Gomer?
One of the two.
One of the two. Yeah.
With his very great, because I would not know that song.
Sure.
Except for the episode there. So
can you hear this? Oh, that's not. Well, I've got a ton of his songs up and just listening to them.
Off the top of your head, oh Susanna, oh don't you cry for me. As I come from
California with the banjo.
I don't
know.
I listened to
Arizona.
I listened to one of them and I heard Alabama.
Susanna,
don't you cry for me.
From California with the banjo. I know what's it. I've got them pulled up here. Let's see. That's terrible.
Yeah,
Well, I've got to turn us down. Listen, I didn't want to send Josh Shaw that. I sent him enough.
Sure.
But all of those songs, and when you look at them,
Camptown Racist.
They are not politically correct in a ton of ways. No, they're not.
Yeah.
When you look at some of the deals, and we know Swanee from Al Jolson, but
Swanee his?
He wrote it.
He
did?
He
wrote Swanee.
How did I
but
miss that?
It's but when I in pre-show looking up all these songs and again trying to get them on here, they are. I don't remember it like that.
What's
but,
crazy? He died at age 37, penniless. He apparently sold his catalog, didn't make any money. He was an alcoholic. And
crazy.
We've got Pigskin checking in. He said my favorite Stephen Foster song was a song that Bruce Springsteen covered. I did not know that. So again, that's what we try. That's what we try to do. As Pigskin called us at this sermon today. We are the Cracker Barrel of radio. So there you go. So that was those are the two things of today. Also wanted to mention too, and I'll mention it later in the show. A passing of a really well-known, sort of, I won't say legendary, but a prominent attorney passed away yesterday, Sam Hilburn. And I didn't realize till Muskie Harris sent me a text last night that he actually was on the 64 Razorback team and got hurt. I never knew it. Been around the guy before, never knew it. I would have brought it up. It just burns me that I didn't realize that he had actually went to many. But all of you in the legal community know Sam Hilburn. He was a North Little Rock guy, but major attorney. He passed away yesterday. I don't know what the scoop was there, but anyway, that happened yesterday. Razorback signed one more guy yesterday, a receiver from LSU, fast guy, didn't produce. If you use the old Kurt Cignetti formula, production versus potential. You look at this guy. He's a track guy. We signed him, I think, as a track and football player. He's got the speed, but he just didn't really produce at LSU. So you're hoping you find a diamond in the rough, I think, is the way you look at it there. 661-1037 is the number if you want to be a part of the show. Roger, we moved in the poll, by the way, from 15th to 17th.
Yeah.
Also, too, we've got to get Steve Qualls on the phone.
It's just a beat down.
And Josh, I'll give you a shot to explain it too. Did you hear we have a new NASCAR format, or they're going back to an old NASCAR format?
I did not.
I didn't.
Yeah, so apparently they've got this chase deal, and again, I read it yesterday, and after about 10 seconds, want.
Yeah. That's the way I felt about the Silverfield Casey Dick thing. After a minute, it's all want.
I got you. Yeah. So maybe we could get Steve.
Steve would know.
Steve would know. Anyway, I don't know what.
Is it Chase for the Cup?
If you're a NASCAR fan and
Motorhead. Where's Motorhead at? Motorhead used to call. Hopefully he's.
But here's the deal: you got to make it simple enough for, and this is where sometimes.
What's it say?
What's that?
What's it say? What's the new format?
It's let me get. So nearly 2 years study into an overhaul of its championship deciding format concluded Monday with the reveal that in 2026 the Stock Car Series will return to a 10-race version closely resembling the very first iteration introduced 22 years ago. The system will return to a 10-race format consisting of the top 16 drivers in the regular season standings. There'll be no driver eliminations in every 3 races. Winning will be incentivized, and the name will return to the chase.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah, I just
before it was 16, then they cut it to 12, and they cut it to 8, and then they did the final race. So it was like a second season, but like they were cutting people out, and I think the 10 race format where it's just a playoff, I like it that way because it is a true second season, and also that way it'll allow, like, if somebody dominates the first 4 or 5 races, they should be the champion. So. I like that change.
It's again, for the common person who is not a big NASCAR fan, I think I'm sure they're trying to find ways too.
You and I would, if you've been to one.
Yeah.
I would. I'd much rather.
You've been to one too.
Yeah. I'd much rather go watch it, like hockey.
Yeah.
It's one of those things for me.
I
want to watch it and be a part of the crowd because crowd, the energy, the vibe you get from the crowd.
You know where I'm going right now?
The testosterone, the cigarette smoke, the jet fuel.
You know where I'm going right now?
I'm
going to my MMTCB file. MMTCB, and I'm going to put NASCAR race.
You know what?
NASCAR race, attend.
You know what? Absolutely. And since we didn't maybe we get a hold of Kerry Martin. Since we didn't go see Terry Bradshaw, maybe get a bus to go watch a ball game. Isn't that his Little Rock Tour is what I'm talking about? Isn't that who that is?
Oh, yeah.
Since we weren't able to go to see Terry Bradshaw, in a bus.
Yes.
What about a bus to a NASCAR? I guess which would be closest? Is it Texas?
Yeah, remember that
Is
time?
that or Kansas?
Remember that time with Tommy and I? Tommy was
Yep.
Tommy Smith and his wife Karen. They were
That
leading.
was Texas.
They were leading the way, and we
Yeah.
were going down to watch ULR play in the Sun Belt, whatever it was back then, championship in whatever city. So we pull up to the hotel we're going to stay in, and I thought, man, it sure does look dark. But I could see the outline of the hotel building.
Sure.
So we pull up to the deal. He gets out. We all get out of our car, like, get ready. It is the Texas Speedway.
Texas Motor Speedway. Okay.
Yes, the giant building, whatever that is, and there's nobody there. And Tommy,
It's almost like in Vacation. First one's there.
Tommy, so I was crying, laughing.
Yeah.
Tommy and Karen were getting into a big fight. I mean, it was a major fight, and I could not.
And
stop.
you're laughing.
I'm crying.
You just kept fueling it.
We actually get out of the vehicle and start walking in. Like, wait a minute, I think it's a racetrack over there.
Were you not supposed to be there at that time, or what?
No, we just got lost going to the hotel.
It was like what, like
okay.
midnight?
Okay, I got you.
Yes, it was. I don't know. Again,
It's a big hotel. Oh my
I know,
God.
and it's dark. But it was big. I thought, okay. But Tom,
I got you.
I was following
Okay.
Tommy and Karen, and so
Sure,
I think
sure.
Tommy got on Karen's. And didn't have map.
No Siri.
No Siri.
No MapQuest.
No, back then.
Tommy actually had a road. He still has a map. An Atlas. He's reading Farm Road.
Someone says, let's talk about college baseball, please. Well, we mentioned yesterday baseball practice has begun.
Huh?
Razorbacks have some new faces.
They said let's talk about college baseball.
No, he said let's talk about college baseball.
I mean, there's not much to say.
That's right. We mentioned yesterday they started practice along with softball. There's some new faces for the Razorbacks. Cam Kozel, obviously, we're going to get him back again this year. Some debate on where he might play. But because they're moving some chips around.
Moving to third, maybe.
I don't know.
Short.
I was trying. They may not, but I just said that I just saw where there's some possibilities of movement because you got to replace some people. Then they are ranked, I think, number 4 in one poll, maybe number 7 in another. But again, top 10 starting the year.
Right.
I haven't seen seen softball.
Right on.
661-1037 if you want to be a part of the. Be a part of the show. Okay, somebody's made a guess on what was the high school sticker I had on my bumper that a lot of people in Panama City had. Bass High School sticker next or who's next? That's from Calvin. No, it related to a song that was number 1 that I've mentioned on the show quite a bit when I was a senior in high school, and I said
1982 through
1981. I said it not 81. I said it fit perfectly. This song fit with our season.
Okay.
It was the number 1, and we love this group now more
Can
than
I guess?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is it Queen?
It is Queen.
Okay.
And what is this? What is it?
We are champions.
Close.
Okay. We will rock you.
Another one bites the dust.
Another one bites the dust.
Okay.
10 to go. So it was another one bites the dust. 10-0.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and that's we had a dolphin on there.
A dolphin.
A
I'm
dolphin.
telling you right now, and those are scary. Yes, those are scary.
Yeah, yeah. Nothing like trying to intimidate someone with a dolphin on you.
That's
Of course,
all right.
Miami Dolphins were big.
Absolutely, and that dolphin wore a helmet.
But yeah, another one bites the dust. It was the perfect song to have when you're
Sure it was.
10-0, number 1 in the state of
If you were
Florida.
anywhere, listen, they use that with the Pittsburgh Pirates and all them. They all use "We Are Champions" or things like
Oh,
that.
yeah. All right, a little 3-dog night right here. Going to break. If you want to be a part of the show, 661-1037. Don't go away.
Little Rock Trojans fans can save 20% off middle leather seats from now until January 17th when they use the code BUZZ. That's BUZZ, all caps, at littlerocktrojans.com.
This is Sports Center.
A dominant performance for the Texans defense last night in the final game of Wild Card Weekend. The Texans beat the Steelers 30-6. Houston held Pittsburgh to 175 yards of total offense and limited them to just 3.1 yards per play. They also outscored them 23-0 in the fourth quarter. Round number 2 of the playoffs is now set on Saturday at 3:30 on CBS. The Bills visit the Broncos. Then at 7 o'clock on Fox, the 49ers visit the Seahawks. On Sunday at 2 o'clock, it's the Texans and the Patriots from Foxborough. And then the headliner of the weekend at 5:30, it's the Rams and the Bears for a spot in the NFC Championship game from Soldier Field. In other football news, the Atlanta Falcons have interviewed former Ravens coach John Harbaugh for their job opening. I'm Josh Neighbors for the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
It's going to be a sunny to mostly sunny day, warmer and windy today with a high of 67 and a southwest wind anywhere from 15 to 25 miles per hour. The night stays milder, a low of 44, clouds increasing overnight with a slight chance of shower before sunup. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please, turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
It's the 36th annual Reliance Bank Arkansas Big Buck Classic, presented by Arkansas's best Chevy dealers, January 23rd through the 25th at the State Fairgrounds. There will be hundreds of vendors selling clothing, turkey calls, deer stands, ammo, and more, all at discounted prices. It's an event for the entire family. Biggest buck wins a Can-Am Defender from Bradford Marine and ATV. The 36th annual Reliance Bank Arkansas Big Buck Classic, presented by Arkansas's best Chevy dealers, sponsored by Hunter's Refuge, Remington, Taka Hunting Gear, and Outlaw Beer.
Hello, folks. It's Frank Fletcher from the Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram store right here in Sherwood. I want to talk to you about our used car inventory and an incredible offer we're running right now for January. Folks, we have over 750 used cars for you to select from. Wow, why so many? Because most of you don't know that we have 9 new car franchises feeding us trade-ins every single day. That means selection like you won't find anywhere else in the entire state. And what makes this really special is in January, we're going to sell every used car with a free warranty. That's right, a free warranty with every purchase. That's a huge savings and an incredible peace of mind. Also, folks, we have the software to see our competitors' pricing on like models across our market. And I personally mark down every single pre-owned unit below our competition, which means you're going to get the best price. So what do? You go to FletcherDeals.com right now. You choose the car that fits your desire. Come see us at Fletcher Dodge on Warden Road.
We all know how busy our lives can be these days and how important our time and convenience is as well. And Edwards Food Giant knows that too. So that's why they're inviting you to take advantage of their Heat and Eat Meal Solutions items in the deli department. Delicious Edwards Food Giant signature dishes along with a wide choice of entree and sides, all ready for you to pick up and take home to serve your family tonight. The Heat and Eat Meal Solutions now at your favorite Central Arkansas Edwards Food Giant deli. This week's special is chicken spaghetti for only $7.49 per pound with seasoned corn for $4.49 per pound.
Ladies and gents, get real about your health this new year with Synergenics and Low T Center. For a limited time, the men's TRT test is free, and ladies, take $200 off the women's hormone test. Say no to diet trends, questionable online treatments, and them deceptive prices from other places. Looking for the best? Synergenics and Low T Center are the leading experts. Meet with a real provider, get real medication and real results. Everybody I know goes to Synergenics and Low T Center to change their lives. Walk in or book an appointment at getmyhealthfix.com.
Can't listen to the radio? Don't worry. You can catch Morning Mayhem live every day. Just download the 103.7 The Buzz app.
That's awesome. I think I hear do you hear the rolling of the bus?
The rumble of the bus just came on.
Justin, is that you?
What's up, guys?
Go to the part of the moon that the sun's on.
Come on.
I got a hot rod for
Come on. Eddie and the Cruisers, too. Sing it if you know it.
Why don't you play too cool? Yeah, too smart. Just give it what you got, some like it hot.
All right, 6:33. Glad you're with us. Rick Schaefer, John Daly, Chuck Gatlin, and we'll see if Terry Bradshaw's with us today. Steelers go down in flames last night.
In flames, 30-6 now.
Whipped. Looking at the numbers, by the way, I mentioned earlier, only 175 yards in total offense, 63 yards rushing on 18 carries, only 112 yards passing. I mean, he completed 18 passes for only 112 yards. I mean, good Lord.
Terry, sub 4 yards per play.
Yeah, Bradshaw talked about that and how many short passes he's been throwing. And, boy, I tell you, Houston is for real. Of course, I didn't realize 23 points were scored in the fourth quarter. It was actually a close game. It was 7-6 going into the fourth. So, anyway, that's
here's a sticker for you, Baz.
look at there. Look at
this one right here. This one is now I can't put it on my Fletcher Dodge vehicle. I can put it on my wife's, I guess, because we swap out so often. Which I said I've got my son-in-law's old vehicle that I'm driving right now. But this is the Arkansas State Police Foundation. It's 2025. I need to make another donation to get 2026. See, if I had this on my car.
I was about to say, that's what most people do, right?
Of course. Yeah. It's supposed to be on your bumper sticker.
There's something else that everybody puts. Oh, I know. It is the little blue and black.
I support.
Yeah, the black and blue, the black
blue
flag,
the flag, thin blue line.
In there, is that a sticker?
That's a cop car.
Is that on the? Do people put that?
Well, I know it's a sticker. You can get a sticker that way, and there used to be a long bumper sticker that was "I support the Arkansas State Police," or whatever. But this foundation deal, that's for a nominal fee. You can let the officers of the law know that you support them, even if you do get stopped without one of those things. You can say, "Look, thanks for making our road safe."
So let's go through some of our messages real quick. LC in Sherwood. Roger, this fell out of my mouth last night 3 hours after being home from root canal and filling a cap. Sitting on a green plate looked like some sort of cover or cap. This could be national. What fell out of your mouth day?
Yeah.
We're not talking about the same thing. Love
No,
you
we're
guys.
not. No, we're not. Listen, thanks to Folks Dentistry. Absolutely. Dr. Folks is super duper guy. Great staff. I mean, they're just awesome people there in Bryan, and they were able to get me in. I've still got some things that I've got to get done. But as I'm in the waiting room, a listener, Bart Lee, a fellow by the name of Bart Lee, listens to the show. He was telling me that y'all were bagging on me, which is okay.
Bagging on you about what?
I don't know. Just ribbing, just brotherly love,
I don't think we did.
Listen, Josh, you're already in Dutch with a bunch of our listeners there, so don't hate. I don't know. I could have used that wrong.
Okay.
Don't hate on Bart.
I'm not hating on Bart.
Like it. Bart, listen, you call him Bart a liar. Bart's a good guy. Anyway, thanks for listening, Bart. We appreciate it.
When did that hunt? Let's.
I don't think we did. I think he just stirred trouble up. I don't think we did yesterday. Matter of fact, we just went on and on about how we barely could do the show without you yesterday, right?
Yeah, and see right there, that tongue in cheek right there. So now I believe Bart more. Thanks, Bart.
Here are a couple things. You always get stickers with car parts you buy to help advertise the company.
Do
okay,
you?
I don't know.
What, Mopar?
Someone says if JM actually comes on today, he won't. Play him to finish. Play him to finish the lyric guy from Poen. It was great. We were all here for that, right? The guy who finished the lyric. Yeah, Roger, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last week?
Yeah.
He was awesome.
He was awesome, but we needed to grab that just as one of the ones.
Well, we needed the one that he'd done where Justin had to finish his own lyric on that one, but we never got that one.
Also, it was fake news or did I see that Knox was hurt? Knox did get hurt the other day in the
game. He hurt his hip.
But we don't know how serious it is. The bumper said, if you know, the bumper for BAZZEL said, one day one of our guys will tackle Bo. There you go. Here's one, a sticker from the dentist or doctor.
Yeah.
Do we get stickers from the dentist when you leave, or kids?
I don't know. You know what? My dad never wanted a bumper sticker on his V. He was one of those guys.
I'm saying,
never wanted a bumper sticker on his
now
car.
you don't want it on there because it's clutter. Back in the old days, we didn't care that much about unless
well,
you
you've got some.
Unless you got a fancy car, a cool car.
Yeah, there's some that you're not going to put a sticker on of any kind. Now, this right here, this is you put this
You're
on
doing
your
that with
glass.
a purpose. You're doing that with a purpose.
Oh, you put it on your glass as well. You I don't know about
as the officer walks up, you go, officer, did you see the sticker?
Well, I just pull it out. I have the State Police Foundation sticker in the front seat with me.
Someone says sticker for Baz. Beat Port St. Joe. You'd have to know Port St. Joe is a town right down the street from Panama City. Not down the street, but down the road.
Right.
Here's one that says laptops and Yeti coolers are for stickers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Samantha
All right.
laptop.
And I'm like almost what you just said. I don't want to put stickers on my laptop.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, just
not for a laptop.
Yeti,
no, on this book. On this book right here. Yeah. Again, this was from. A little girl had it, and so that's why I have it.
And Yeti, I certainly get two. Someone says, Baz, did you bring your sausage biscuit from your pantry? So, Roger, yesterday, I ate something that had been should have been refrigerated for a couple days. Oh my God! And it was out, so it was just one of those Billy Dean or Jimmy Dean. Billy Dean.
I like Billy Dean.
Jimmy Dean cups. It was a Jimmy Dean cup with eggs in it, and it was supposed to keep refrigerated.
He's a singer for a group. Who is Billy Dean a singer for?
But anyway, everybody thought I was going to get sick, and I said, "I'm not going to get sick. It's fine." I did, and I rolled right through the day. I
wouldn't attempt that again.
Yeah, I actually liked it too. It was something that you stick in the microwave and you dump your little meat in there. It's not bad.
Listen, shout out to Walmart. Walmart is so easy to take stuff back. So Sunday, picked up my oldest son and his family were down. It was their holiday time, so they were down. So we had breakfast and that sort of thing. But I went to the grocery store to get some stuff, and I go into Walmart. And I get I like the canned biscuits. I grew up on those, so I got some canned biscuits. And I go home and I open one up, and it's mold. There's mold in it. And I looked at it. It's okay, because you're not going to take it back. But the other part, it wasn't the mold that got me, because it's food. Things happen. It was that there were only 8 biscuits in there, and it's supposed to be 10. No, I know. So I don't know what happened. So then I go, I'll throw this one away. I'm going to hold on to this because I'm taking it back. When I buy before you take it back, Walmart will do these things. So I open up another can. 9 biscuits in it. No good. So again,
Can I give you 3 words?
Huh?
Can I give you 3 words?
Yeah.
Edwards Food Giant.
Fine and dandy. Fine and dandy. So I do it. So anyway, I take those back, and not only that. Here's my deal. This is how fantastic my life is. All I've got to worry about are taking these biscuits back, and with a receipt you've got, or if it's on your credit card. And I love cling wrap. This is the view part of the show. I love cling wrap. Aluminum. It's a clear plastic.
Aluminum or plastic?
No, plastic. It's the plastic that goes over.
Yes.
But I bought a couple of them a couple days ago, a couple weeks
roll?
ago. Of course, I get the big roll that slices it off. No cling to it whatsoever. I'm thinking, okay, it's no big deal. I'm going to let it go. No big deal. I'll flip it over. Maybe the other side's clean. Nothing. But then it keeps going on and on. Then I look in the refrigerator, and I'm going, it looks like a 4-year-old, no disrespect to 4-year-olds that are listening, put this together and didn't use the cling. So I get out the other one that I bought with it. No cling here. So I took those back as well. I said, look, there's no cling. I said, lady, I count my biscuits.
Wow.
And there's no.
Wow.
So here's the deal.
What a just disaster that whole thing was.
But it's not a disaster because they took it back, and I was able to start all over again. So shout out to those ladies, because I know it's not always easy when you're working at the customer service desk. But anyway, that's the worst thing that's going on with me.
I got another one. What fell out of Baz's guts yesterday? Listen, I made it. They were worried. They were worried I was going to eat during the show and not finish. Bill was a little sick. I said I will be here all 4 hours
Was he
of the
sick?
show. He was a little under the weather.
All right.
They were a little bit afraid that
You
by
had
the
some
end of the
rumblings
show.
going on?
Oh no, I ate the stuff.
You were fine.
Yeah,
I got you.
I ate it during the show.
No, let me tell you something. If there was ever a herd immunity, it's you.
So Iron Gut Basil.
Oh,
yeah.
There's no doubt. There's no doubt.
Here's one.
Everybody was on my side about you shouldn't eat it.
I know they were. Yeah,
all the listeners were
Amy
pretty
Shapp,
firmly.
Nurse Shapp said, "Wait, you're going to pay for that?" I said, Amy,
so what?
This
You got lucky.
This stomach right here has been through a lot.
It's
what you said,
time.
Roger. It's had its fair share.
It's had its fair share.
15 tequilas one night and still was here at the show the next day.
This is not no baby. This is not
baby gut. It's not baby gut.
Listen, you're not drinking Infamil in there. That thing's got rock gut in there.
Here's one. I'm one of those people. I hadn't put a bumper on my car in 20 plus years, and when
Sticker on your bumper.
Yeah, well, that's what it says here. Put a bumpers to go. Yeah, I didn't put a sticker on my bumper for 20 plus years. When I used to do it, I would only put it on the glass, which I get that. Someone says, I remember back in the day, Raj, going to the bank or getting a friendly sticker for the football game that would say, "Go Hogs beat whoever."
Oh, sure. Josh,
those
was
were
always
super popular. What was the bank?
Slobber and Hog.
What was the bank?
Well, I don't know. I know that down in Hot Springs, I don't know what the bank is now, but it started out as my first bank. My first savings account was Arkansas Bank and Trust, ABT. I think eventually they became First Commercial, and I don't know wherever they are, and I don't know. I don't know of any bank specifically that did that.
Yeah, it seemed like there was one.
Probably so.
There was
Up
one,
here for sure.
There was one in Little Rock, main one that took that and took it to another level, and you could always get your stickers. Maybe Wes Sutton could give you the answer to that.
You bet.
Don Grissom's out there listening from the duck blind. I'm telling you, that
Don.
guy is a duck hunting sucker, man.
Yeah,
good luck.
Did you get your grill
DG?
yet?
What's that?
Your grill?
Not yet.
You're going to get one of those?
It's supposed to be this week.
Get the pellet. You're going to get the pellet.
You got to get the pellet.
What are you going to cook on it?
I don't know what it means. I don't know what the pellet means.
That's awesome that you're getting it then.
Yeah, need to learn from you.
No, not from me. I don't know. I'm going to learn from you. I don't know pellets. David Hendricks has got a pellet, I think, the last time. I don't know. Mine's not pellet. I'm charcoal. Thank you.
We got several things interesting today. Don't want to get to a little bit later in the show. There is a new highest grossing actor of all time. And I will promise you, you will not get it. When you hear it, you're going to go, you got to be kidding me. Of all the names.
I think the one that I always, that had more money than anybody was, who's the guy that played Spats in Goodfellas? No, yeah, Goodfellas.
Spats.
Black guy, black actor. He's
Samuel L. Jackson?
Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah, he for many years, he was number one.
Yeah, how about that?
He is down to, let me look, he's number 3.
Is that right? Okay, very good, very good. I'm anxious to look. Now, listen, I want to know about different. Is this a different way that they rate it, like they do streaming now as opposed to on the record chart?
I think it's all combined, and there, you'll see a theme. Of course, Samuel L. Jackson was in just a ton of movies. That's how he did it.
Oh, got it.
The other thing, Roger, 2 significant things happened on this day, pop culture-wise. Wyatt Earp died. We all love Tombstone, and this is he died.
Josh, get me those things you can.
On the Tuesday wall. Button bar.
1929. Which most of us think that Wyatt Earp probably died back in the 1850s, 1810s. No, he died in 1929 and had a bunch of movie stars at his.
Tom Mix cried.
Yeah, how about that?
How do I know that? Because that's at the beginning of or the end of the movie. Is that the Tombstone? Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Also, it was on this day that Johnny Cash performed a pair of concerts at Folsom Prison.
Have I heard of it?
Which turned out to be maybe the most famous non-stage, maybe other than the music festival, Woodstock.
Yeah.
One of the most unique places that anybody's ever recorded the album. I don't know if they've done rooftops and different things, but at a prison, Johnny Cash was the first. I'm sure Roger Dodge will be spitting some sound from that.
We'll be throwing some of those. Listen, we're going to throw out some facts, and we're not going to do a vote, Wyatt Earp over Tombstone. I think the difference is Val Kilmer.
Yeah,
Val Kilmer made a huge difference in Tombstone.
And Kurt Russell was great too. I mean, but
no, absolutely. Kurt Russell was fantastic.
Was the greatest character ever.
Right. But listen, I bet right now, myself and Paul Simmons both like Kevin Costner's Wyatt Earp.
All right, we got Rick Schaefer coming up. We got John Daly. We got maybe Terry Bradshaw and more. Don't go away.
Down in Juarez, Mexico, laid in the hot joints, taking the pill.
David BAZZEL here for Jones & Son Diamond and Bridal Fine Jewelry. At Jones & Son, when you shop for an engagement ring, you get the benefit of shopping with the largest selection of rings in Central Arkansas. Jones & Son also carry the biggest brands in the business. At Jones & Son, shop their new collection of Jones & Son branded engagement rings. The Jones & Son rings are high quality at a fraction of the price, also are fully customizable, and they can modify any design to suit your needs. They're a direct diamond importer and import all of their diamonds, so you save money. Jones & Son is located at 1121 Rodney Parham Road, and they've been there for over 39 years. The same address and phone number for over 3 decades. Finding the perfect piece of jewelry to match the occasion can be overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be at Jones & Son Diamond and Bridal Fine Jewelry. Find the right diamonds for that special occasion. Jones & Son invites you to come by or shop with them online at jonesandson.com. Jones & Son is located at 1121 Rodney Parham Road, and they've been there for over 39 years.
This is Justin Acree. If hand or wrist pain is getting in the way of your daily life, it's time to see the specialists at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. Their fellowship-trained hand and wrist surgeons treat everything from arthritis and fractures to nerve injuries and carpal tunnel. And with Arkansas's only hand trauma telemedicine program, advanced care is available around the clock. Call Ortho at 501-686-TOSH to schedule your appointment today and get back to living pain-free. That's 501-686-8674. The doctor will see you now.
If you need a new garage door, this could be your lucky day. Entries are open now for the $5,000 garage door sweepstakes with Overhead Door Company of Little Rock. A winner will be chosen at random to receive $5,000 towards new garage doors and openers of their choice. Deadline to enter is the end of the month to win the $5,000 sweepstakes with Overhead Door Company of Little Rock. Enter now at overheaddooroflittlerock.com.
This is the Pigskin Preacher, bringing you the word. When the slick and slippery Lane Kiffin quit on his playoff-bound Ole Miss team to defect to their hated rival LSU, he guaranteed some future rough receptions in Oxford. But it was his Hashtag God's plan that got me. Really, Lane? Why is it always God's plan for us to make more money and have more power? People are going to do what they do. Just stop calling what you want to do God's plan. A lot of us, probably God as well, are sick of it. Doublebee's cashiers can help you sign up for a rewards card that will enable you to save money on all purchases at all stores. Just think, with all that money you'll save, you'll finally be able to afford that operation. Doublebee's. It's where you gas it, grab it, and go. That's Doublebee's.
We all make plans for the future, but car accidents, break-ins, and unexpected fires can disrupt those plans. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help design insurance plans that work for you and help protect what matters most. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
See Shelter Agent Kyle Stone in Pine Bluff, Paul Killingsworth in Cabot, or Chris Allen in Stuttgart today.
It's a tough time. Injured, and it was not your fault. Hurts in the pocketbook, too. Who do you turn to? Don't call a lawyer and find they're out of state or talk with someone at a call center. Call us at the Brad Hendricks Law Firm and talk to a real Arkansas lawyer directly. And remember, the only place that success comes before work is in the dictionary. We'll work hard for you. Have for over 30 years. The Brad Hendricks Law Firm. Tradition, reputation, results.
This is Trey Schapp. Tune in each Friday morning at 5:30 right here on The Buzz as I bring you From the Shortgrass, presented by UAMS Health, Orthopedics, and Sports Medicine. If you like to hear interesting stories about the game of golf, this is for you. You can also find it wherever you get your podcasts.
Want to see our beautiful faces? Catch Morning Mayhem streaming live every day on YouTube, X, and Facebook. Just search 1037 The Buzz.
All right, back off.
Get a rope! Bring him up!
Nobody's hanging anybody.
He just killed a man!
He'll stand trial for it. Now get back.
Move! Turn him loose.
Turn him loose. This was tense scene. Surround him.
He said to turn loose of him.
I'm not. So go home.
I swear to God. Lodo,
Lodo.
You don't step aside, we'll tear you apart.
You die first, get it? Your friends might get me in a rush, but not before I make your head into a canoe. You understand me?
I believe
He's bluffing. Let's rush him. No. He ain't bluffing.
You're not as stupid as you look, Ike.
Damn right.
Ike. Oh my God.
Ike, what a.
There's not a bad scene in that movie.
Not a bad scene at all.
No.
I remember when this all first came out, so it's like 1990. Is this 1991 or 97? Anyway, the Clanton family. There's only one picture of Ike Clanton, and he's dressed up. So the family, were suing and wanting to get everybody to understand it's a bad portrayal of Ike. Even though he was scum and he was all that kind of stuff, but he was never this dirty guy that this Ike plays. And I think the Ike guy is a fantastic character. He is an awesome character in that movie, Tombstone. A great scene.
I think he's the guy that ends up being in Avatar. He's the bad sergeant in Avatar. If I may be wrong, but
I've only
somebody
seen
can
him
let
in
me
a
know.
couple of other movies, yeah.
Someone says from the 501, Worthing Bank or Union National Bank do the Razorback stickers. It's
Okay.
Worthing Bank sounds familiar.
Sounds
They
like
were
it,
they were the big daddy, if you will. Yeah, everybody's saying Worthing Bank, Worthing Bank. Somebody says cars don't have traditional bumpers anymore. Where they don't have chrome, is that what we're saying?
Maybe. Yeah. And you definitely aren't putting it on your tailgate.
No. Someone says here you can take diapers back to Walmart and tell them these diapers already got poop in them, and they will apologize and give you a new package.
But Walmart, listen, I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, you really have to be lying a big time, and if something, but for Walmart not to take stuff back, you just got to be honest about it. I mean, that's just a fact. And I was talking about all kinds of other stuff. Gas prices are coming down. But let me tell you something. Groceries are still up there, Jack. Groceries are still up there.
All right, got to ask you this. You and Josh can take a shot. We mentioned Darius Acuff, 5 SEC Freshman of the Week, which I think for Arkansas is a record. But this has happened before in the SEC. How many times would you think in the history since they started doing this? Probably
history of what? Give me the
25,
question.
probably
Give me the
25
question.
years.
Give me the question.
How many times has a freshman won 5 times, not in a row?
Okay.
And I think this may be the record.
In a season?
Yeah, in a season.
Okay.
I think Akev's got the record now, 5 in a row. I don't think anybody else has done that.
Okay. Because I'm trying to go back. When were freshmen allowed to play? They were always allowed to play in basketball, right?
I think at least I'll just say I would say it's the last 25 years.
All right, got it.
What do you say? How many times has it happened? At least five times in a year.
For one freshman to get it at least 5 times.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Josh?
I know the answer.
Okay, you already know the answer. Take a number, Roger. Take a guess.
2.
13. Now, here's the amazing stat.
Way off!
You know where I'm going with this, Josh?
Yeah, I think so.
What do you think my next
Nobody's done it 5 in a row.
Well, no, nobody's done it 5 in a row. But how many of the 13?
Oh, like so.
That was my. How many of them have done it? Were Cal players?
John Wall 5 times. Brandon Knight 6 times. Terrence Jones 5 times. Devin Booker 5 times. Ty Washington 5 times. And I think that is
it's just 5. Yeah, it's 5. How about that?
Ty.
5 times this has happened for Cal Perry.
That's funny. That's fun
That's
fact.
pretty dominant.
Fun fact.
Of his 15 years at Kentucky, he had 5 guys do it. That's just nuts.
Fun fact.
By the way, if you missed it too, I said that Arkansas went from 15th to 17th in the AP poll. Also, give a shout out to Jonathan Lawson, who was a Little Rock Trojan forward. He's I think back-to-back Player of the Week for him, or
He's
no?
starting to play a lot better.
He just was Player of the Week this past week. So they had 2 wins. So congrats to them. Also, too, did you see that the College Sports Commission, which is the NIL watchdog, has prevented $15 million in deals that they've said no. This does not pass the
smell test,
right, or the rules.
Standard.
Yes, and here's what they say. I think this is very important. Said the CCS said that's the short, obviously the short version of it. Said primary reasons for deals not being cleared were that they lacked a valid business purpose. They didn't directly activate a player's NIL rights. Instead, quote, warehousing them for future use. So what that tells me is that we're going to give you $1 million in Roger, you know what you're going to do for us? In the future, you're going to sign autographs, you're going to make appearances, and I think they're saying, no, you can't do that anymore where you go, we're going to pay you $1 million and we'll figure it out. No, you got to say, this is what we're going to do. Specific. I think you have to have specific things, just like us.
And it's got to have an end.
It's got to have a plan. Like you're going to make 10 phone calls to the buzz.
Right.
These are the dates, those kind of things. And so I think
and just for a certain amount of time, you can't.
That's right. Yeah, that's what. So I think what they're doing there is trying to keep businesses from going, hey, we're going to pay you $1 million. We'll figure out what you're going to do for us later.
And then do nothing.
That's right. So. It's
listen, it's good.
Yeah,
you got to have all these rules.
If you want,
you got to say, look, if you, I like the old deal, transfer twice and that's it, or once and that's it, or twice, whatever.
Once and then the second time you got to sit out of here.
It's all those things, and then if you're injured, you know what, you might by no fault of your own, evidently that things like that happen. Then maybe you don't get the entire deal, or you get half. I don't know. You got to save. They got to save money.
52% of the deals submitted to this group were resolved within 24 hours. So that's pretty good. That means they
have some simple standards.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
They can count on
simple stuff like what we do. 73% of deals reach.
But the issue with the issue, I mean, I guess this is where it gets interesting, is the fact that if you're going to make them do business stuff, then they're not being paid for playing, which they should be paid for playing, right?
Well, this is NIL, though. This is not.
Yeah, I know, but they're going to end up getting both.
Right. Well, that's probably where we're headed. But anyway, it says 73% of deals reach resolution within 7 days following submission of all required information. That's pretty good. 73% in 7 days. Yeah. Again, just we take it for example. Yeah. We have to submit contracts to the agents and then to the U of A to go, and the U of A has to put it through this clearinghouse. And so, anyway, that's what we do. Camp Kojo coming up. We'll have a Razorback softball player coming up like we've done for the last 5 years or 4 years. Hard to believe. I think this is year number 5 doing softball and baseball. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, they're not asking for as much money as the football or whatever.
That's right.
Maybe not that. Maybe if I say it another way, we don't offer enough as a station.
Right. That's correct. That's right. That's why we don't have a basketball player, because none of them want to do it because they're all making 800,000 or a million.
Yeah. I mean, we're offering them, a full tank of gas.
But I think for those that are wise enough to, there's value in what we're doing beyond dollars.
If you listen to folks like you, like Joe Klein, Kevin Scanlon, or even in your home state, wherever you came from, about saying, do this, get involved in the community, know these things, and who knows, you will be revered in that state and be able to go back.
Or open up some connections later on. Never know.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. You and I are on the same page.
All right, do not go away. Rick Schaefer, John Daly, Terry Bradshaw, Chuck Gatlin, Family Feud, and your text messages at 6611037. Don't go away.
ESPN and The Buzz gives you the complete sports and entertainment package.
I love that game.
1037 The Buzz, KABZ Little Rock.
Hey, Central Arkansas, are you tired of living in pain, back pain, neck pain, headaches? The Joint Chiropractic is the answer. Open Monday through Saturday so we can fit even the busiest schedules. With convenient locations in Little Rock, North Little Rock, and Bryant, relief is always close by. First visit is just $29, including your consultation, exam, and adjustment, and you never need an appointment. See us at The Joint Chiropractic and start feeling better today.
Oaklawn is here for when you want non-stop racing and non-stop action. The season's back, the weekends are packed, and it's time to plan your visit. The classic racing season kicks off January 30th and runs through May 2nd with exciting weekends, great food and drinks, and the kind of atmosphere you can only find in Hot Springs. It's fast, it's lively, it's time to win. Oaklawn Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
A lot of talk.
Why do you have to talk like that?
And a lot more attitude.
You have a problem? Turn off your station.
1037 The Buzz, KABZ Little Rock. Buzz News with KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
The record Powerball winner has yet to claim their $1.8 billion. People around the state and even the nation have been waiting to see it be claimed since the Christmas Eve drawing. Officials with the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery say winners must claim prizes of this size in person and by appointment. Many people in Cabot, where the ticket was bought, are wondering, what are they waiting for? Lottery officials are reminding the winner they will never ask for fees up front. The winner has 180 days from the drawing to claim it, which would be June 22nd. And a $6 billion AI-ready data center is set to be built in the next couple of years. Aviho Digital Partners announced plans to build a campus in Arkansas to provide necessary power for those who AI applications and cloud computing. Construction is set to start early this year and completed by June of 2027. The Buzz Radio Network, I'm KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
The Zone Hotline on 1037 The Buzz is presented by Jim's Razorback Pizza with 2 locations, Highway 10 past Taylor Loop and just off the Morgan Maumelle exit.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
It's going to be a sunny to mostly sunny day, warmer and windy today with a high of 67 and a southwest wind anywhere from 15 to 25 miles per hour. The night stays milder, a low of 44, clouds increasing overnight with a slight chance of shower before sunup. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Are you hungry? Something new, $25, all you can eat, sushi rolls, soup, salad, Benihana rice. Come at Benihana's Monday through Thursday.
Don't miss the Arkansas Democrat Gazette Wedding Show, Sunday, January 18th at the State House Convention Center in Little Rock. VIP tickets are available now and include bride t-shirt, tote, swag, custom labels, reserved seating, and early entry into the event. A limited amount of these special tickets are on sale now at arkansasbridalcommunity.com.
It's cold. Like, why did I leave the house cold? That's why you stop at Family Market for a hot cup of community coffee. Bean to cup every time. So, yes, it's fresh. And here's where it gets smart. Buy a large community coffee and you get 5 cents off a gallon of All-American Valero gas with your Family Market rewards card. Now, let's talk Big Mondays. That's premium grade gas for the price of mid-grade gas. Unless you're mad at your money, I honestly don't know why you wouldn't have a rewards card. Because when you shop and save at Family Market, you never pay full price for gas. Ever.
And it's not just gas. Grab chips, protein bars, sodas, or go healthy with salads, sandwiches, and Topo Chico water. Yeah, the good stuff. Plus fountain drinks and more hot community coffee. And remember, every large drink knocks 5 cents off a gallon. Visit Family Market stores in Pangburn, Shannon Hills, Malvern, Mayflower, Hot Springs, and Worcester. No store near you yet? Relax. One's coming, and you'll be glad it did. Family Market. Shop smart. Save money. Stay warm.
Superstars Joe Klein and Pat Bradley for Arkansas's #1 sports app, Bet Saracen.
Joe, you know the main difference between Bet Saracen and those other guys?
Definitely. Easier to navigate. Always good parlays. Plus, lots of fun choices. Like ping pong. Right there on the app.
But the real difference are those special promos.
Brand new players get a 100% profit boost just for downloading the Bet Saracen app.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
Do you need health insurance? Open enrollment for the Arkansas Health Insurance Marketplace is happening now. Do you have questions about plans and coverage or need help with enrollment? Visit myarinsurance.com to connect with an Arkansan waiting to help at no cost to you. But hurry, the final open enrollment deadline for 2026 health insurance coverage is January 15th. Find help today at myarinsurance.com.
Ray Tucker with good news for enthusiasts of Triumph motorcycles. Honda of North Little Rock now carries the legendary classics and cutting-edge rides. We have the Bonneville Bobber, Daytona 600, the TF450X, the Stunning Ever Special Edition, and the Rocket 3 Evel Knievel. You get the idea. Come see us at Honda of North Little Rock, your family fun headquarters.
Clint Turner here for Low T Center and Synergenics. Look, you make your New Year's resolution to get back in shape, but when you don't see immediate results, you give up. If you want real results in 2026, go to Synergenics and Low T Center right now for a free men's TRT test and $200 off the women's hormone test. Now's the time. Make the move. Book now at GetMyHealthFix.com. I was just like a lot of y'all out there. I had no idea low testosterone was a thing, and I damn sure didn't know about how bad it could be. But check it out, y'all. It's pretty simple. If you're experiencing constant tiredness, lack of focus, just feeling off, you need Synergenics and Low T Center. It's quick, it's painless, and it'll change your life. Ladies, we ain't forgetting about y'all. Now, the women's hormone test is only $99 this month. Normally, it's $299. So don't wait. Get in now and change your life at GetMyHealthFix.com. So don't wait. Ladies, gentlemen, get in now and change your life. GetMyHealthFix.com. Trust the OGs, the pioneers of the TRT game, Low T Center and Synergenics. GetMyHealthFix.com.
A happy place comes in many colors. Whatever your color, bring happiness home with CertaPro Painters. Get started today at CertaPro.com. Each CertaPro Painters business is independently owned and operated. Contractor license and registration information is available at CertaPro.com.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem, live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios.
7-0 and 7-0 game.
Here are David BAZZEL.
Joy Chestnut is back.
Roger Scott.
Well, both of them have passed, one by his own hand.
And Justin Moore.
How big old boy are you?
That's all right. 7:06 on this Tuesday. Glad you're with us. If you want to be a part of the show, 661-1037. We know you have a choice of what you listen to or watch in the morning, and if you're listening to us right now, we say thank you.
Yeah, we do.
We've got a busy show. Rick Schaefer, John Daly, Terry Bradshaw, Chuck Gatlin, Family Feud, and more. But first, we start with our first guest of the day, the one and only, sponsored by Edwards Food Giant, Rick Schaefer. Will you bring him in there, Raj? This is so good.
Listen, mister.
Rick Schaefer on Morning Mayhem is brought to you by Edwards Food Giant. Edwards Food Giant, the meat people.
Good morning, Rick.
Much more than deserved.
Yeah, I get fired up now listening to that.
That is nice, though.
Yes, it gets me.
Yeah, it is.
It reminds me of Josh doesn't remember this. The
You
old
earned it, Rick.
Robkin running around.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Josh, it was one of the greatest bits you've ever seen in a college setting at a basketball game. Jim Ropkin was the band director, and the band was really, it was in a crow's nest, really, overhanging, and you could really see him, and they had the loudness monitor, and he would start the song, and you knew he was going to take off running. You didn't know he would duck back into the hallways and go around, and he'd pop out here, but you knew he had to get back. He had to get back to that crow's nest before the end. It was magical.
But he did the whole arena.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Barn Hill had a 9,000 capacity, and somehow he got to every corner, including – they were in the northeast corner. He'd go over to the south side, and which was way up. He'd get to the top, but to get people to stand up. By the time he got back, and they finished it, everybody in the arena was up and screaming.
Yes. Oh my God. He was
We'll never see anything like it.
No, well, you know what?
We made him in luxury.
Yeah, we did. He's living in Conway, Rick, and
nice guy.
we got him on the air for a little bit, and he was great. You know, you would think, Rick. Now the configuration of Bud Walton is different. It's not It's not as cool. Yeah, it's not as cool, but it would be
do the lower bowl.
That's right. It would be fun to see somebody bring that back. You know, even like you said, even if it was the lower bowl, just to give that, because it was something. It was just so unique in time.
You're looking for a throwback of some kind.
A couple things.
It would interrupt all their advertisements.
True. Speaking of old school, which we do quite a bit on this show, especially when we have Rick on. Today's National Stickers Day, and we were talking about
National Stickers Day.
Yeah, or Sticker Day, and we were talking about here in Little Rock, Worthing Bank used to always on game week would put, Hogs beat Texas or Hogs beat whatever, and they would give out bumper stickers. I didn't know if you remember that in Northwest Arkansas. If they did that, was that more of a Little Rock thing?
No, don't remember that at all.
Yeah, it was big down here.
My dad never allowed anything on his vehicle, but I want to say, just like in the movie, I think it's White Lightning with Burt Reynolds, I think Rebel Roy's vehicle, if you look back, on the windshield, on the back glass, there was the big hog with the little piggies following behind it.
That's it.
And those were there. I remember those. Yeah. That was something that everybody had either one of those, or when you had car antennas, you had the little plastic hog on there.
Yeah, the gas stations gave those away.
Yep.
That's fun, wasn't it? Yeah.
And speaking of historical, Darius Acuff Jr. I think broke the record by having 5 consecutive. Freshman of the Weeks or SEC Freshman of the Week in basketball. But this is the great stat that I told the guys a minute ago. How many times, Rick, do you think that the SEC has had?
I was listening.
Oh, you saw it,
but the thing is that all these guys are Kentucky guys.
I know. 5 of them are all Cal.
They're all Calipari guys.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
He has had, when we look at Acuff and think, wow, how could you have a freshman more talented than that? And Arkansas has had talented freshmen. I think of when Mayberry Day and Miller were all freshmen, and Sidney Moncrief was a freshman once, and led the nation in field goal percentage as a freshman.
Is that right?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard that one.
But this guy, he is amazing. Here's what I see in him. I see in him that I've seen 2 players at Arkansas that I give this credit to. Moncrief and Lee Mayberry lifted the entire play of the team. They lifted the entire team. There are players that make plays and players that hit shots, game-winning shots and all that. Scotty Thurman did that. But those 2 lifted the whole team and almost carried them with them.
Yeah.
Todd Day was a better player because Lee Mayberry was his guard.
Sure.
Yeah.
And all those. And so anyway, Acuff is doing that. And, Auburn just was too good the other day, and Arkansas was deficient in a lot of areas. But we've seen him at the end of the game. He just takes the team on his shoulders, and everybody's better because of him.
Yeah. You know what? You're right. That's a great way to put it, Rick. I mean, when those guys they made the team that much better. I mean, they just did. I could see that. And Sidney, a no-brainer for me, thinking about the triplets back then. But Mayberry, you needed him on there as well. And then when Roger Crawford went down, who was the gosh, can't even think of the guard in the championship game for the Hogs back with
Well, Beck and McDaniel were the guards. Roger Crawford was a 6th or 7th guy.
Yeah, well, I'm just talking about but on that championship team, who was it? It was who was the point guard?
Well, it was Corey Beck.
Jeez, I couldn't get his name out. Beck was something as well. I mean, he made everybody else. I mean, he was just a great leader on that. Rick, before we go on, I want to ask you this: how long have freshmen been allowed to play in basketball?
Same year as football, 72, 73.
Is that right? Okay. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Okay, very good.
We were talking yesterday, Rick, about transfer portal stuff and about what the Kurt Signetti rule is, that he likes to find production over potential, that he likes to sign guys that have shown they have produced. And I think when you're in a position like Arkansas, and sometimes you can't go out there and spend as much money to get those high production guys because they're more expensive, you try to find the potential. I'll give you a great example is the kid from LSU that we signed yesterday. That actually, I think his name is Jelani Watkins.
Blazing fast.
Yeah, he's a track guy too. But if you look at, so you think, okay, and I think he was, where's it at here? He was a number 5 receiver when he came out of high school, the number 106 overall prospect. But then you look, well, what did he do at LSU last year? He made 2 catches for 21 yards in 3 games.
A lot of reasons for that.
Yeah,
you know,
but
other receivers maybe wasn't quite mature enough. Maybe he couldn't block downfield. There are a lot of reasons for that. But that's a guy you take if a guy's that fast, get him and take a chance on
right.
him. Yeah.
But my point is, that's what I'm saying. You're hoping that you find the magic formula that works for him. Or who was the other one, Josh? We talked about yesterday. That was the kid that was the kid from Boise State. That's 6'3".
Well, he's just out of trouble. That's
he's been at 5 different schools and all that. So we're sort of getting some of those kind of guys, and because we're not like Texas and can spend $3 million on a receiver, the kid from Auburn. So. Just see that as interesting. What did you also do?
But that's the whole thing. And even what Signetti says, he's not signing guys that were 5 stars coming out of high school.
Sure, that's right.
He doesn't have a single 5-star player.
Yeah, how about
on his
that?
team.
How about that?
Now he's probably got some 4 stars.
Right.
Well, Arkansas is getting some 4 stars in the transfer portal. Excuse me, or guys that were 4 stars coming out of high school.
Nice work.
That's a big deal. But think about even the 5 stars. You think about Arkansas has gotten some. The receiver that ended up going to Oklahoma, he was okay here. Wasn't great.
He was more productive at Oklahoma than he was here. Maybe for whatever reason that was on us. I don't know.
The best one was the linebacker that came from Alabama. He was great. The one that came from Georgia that was a senior last year was good as a junior, but wasn't as good as a senior. So just because they're 5 stars, it's all about evaluation.
Yeah.
And that's what you hope these guys are doing is in evaluation, looking and saying, okay, this guy was a 3-star out of high school, but look at what he's done and what could he do in our system. That's what you look at, and hopefully they're bringing in the type. They brought in a lot of them, and according to Trey Biddy, there's still more to come. So, they're up to 78 or 79 players, and they want as many as 90. And so if you have 90 scholarship players, that's great, but you also hope that if they do go to 105, they'll bring in some players that say you're on scholarship, but we're not going to give you any NIL money, but we think we can develop you and make you a good player, and get some guys from Arkansas that can be developed.
I was meeting with Edwards Food Giant the other day, and they signed on for another year of Rick Schaefer. So that was how about that?
Thank you, Edwards.
For whatever reason you've done that, thank you very much.
Yes.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I met with him the other day, and we were bragging on you and the things that you bring to the table, and that are very unique. I did want to ask you, we had a pretty good discussion. Roger was out yesterday, so he didn't get a chance to hear it, but we got into the Casey Dick situation, and I want to know if you guys did you guys talk about it on Drive Time yesterday?
Just a little bit. Okay, so I didn't know anything about this. Sunday morning at church, somebody came up to me and said, "Did you see Casey Dick's post?" I said, "No, I didn't even know anything about it." Didn't know about this quarterback. I guess he came in. He just moved to Fayetteville, right?
Last year, he played. Yeah, well, he was there last year. Yeah.
So he did play at Fayetteville last year.
His dad came in. He was hired by Sam Pittman, the Sam Pittman staff, as an analyst, and so that's why they came here. Yeah.
Okay, and so his dad must still be here then. I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so pretty good reason if your son's a good quarterback. 16 years old. Okay, well, I think Casey Dick probably, from what I understand, regrets making that post because you're a mile from the University of Arkansas athletic facilities.
Right.
But that is one of the real shames of what's going on with NIL and stuff. And the way it was explained to me was this guy's really good. And the point is, if he plays another year at Fayetteville High School, there's a whole lot of the Sharks are coming in after him. Get him now. And I understand there's a booster who offered to put some money up to get him here, to get him to Arkansas, the University of Arkansas. So I can see why Casey Dick would be upset. Here's your starting quarterback.
Yeah.
You're getting ready. You're going into the spring semester. Where are you going to get another guy to replace him? Now I got to, is somebody coming up from the junior high system? But here's what I would say to that also. Fayetteville is the only school in this area that has one high school.
Mm-hmm.
Springdale has 2. Bentonville has 2. Rogers has 2.
Right.
Fayetteville ought to have enough talent on its campus that they can find another quarterback. That would be my issue. If it happens at Springdale Harbor, we don't have as many. Or if it happens at Bentonville West, we got 2 schools that we're supporting here. Fayetteville has plenty of athletes, and I know somebody's going to fry me for saying this. Fayetteville should have had 2 high schools a long time ago. And the reason they don't is because they'd never won state championships until Springdale divided. And then when the others divided. And then all of a sudden they started winning, and they thought, well, this is really good. But you get more opportunities for more athletes and more spirit squads and more everything with 2 schools. And
Why is there a need?
Yeah.
Rick, why?
There's enough students at Fayetteville High School that they could have 2 high schools.
What's the student population?
Yeah, now, the other thing is, initially, and I don't know what it would be now, but initially, if they split, they would have gone down a class because they wouldn't have had enough to stay in the upper class. I don't know what it would be now. All I know is when I drive by Fayetteville High School at 8:15 in the morning, you're going to be stuck in traffic for a while because there's a lot of traffic going to Fayetteville High School.
Yes,
that's just my opinion. And again, I probably get fried by my friends for saying all that, but I do think that would be a better opportunity for more players. And that, to my point, you can't tell me there aren't some more quarterbacks at Fayetteville High School. Maybe not as good as him.
Yeah, well, I'm sure there are, and I'm sure. Listen, they've had great players. You had it Lindsey, who's starting from Minnesota now, so they produce good quarterbacks. This is my problem with it is that. First of all, I know Casey, if he had to do it all over again, he would not have posted that on social media. That was a mistake. He let his emotion get to him. I would be mad too. I would be mad not because the kid.
He got left out of the discussion.
Yeah, nobody, especially since he just made the connection with Ryan Silverfield. So I think that's a fumble.
So
if we know the details,
fumble on both ends.
Yeah, yes. I don't know all the details, but that's something that you gotta discuss. And here's the thing that I'm most bothered by. I don't mind the kid. So I'd heard it was $1 million, and so if I'm that kid, I don't blame me.
Over 2 years.
Yeah, probably so. But here's the thing that bothers me is that we don't listen. Now's not the time to spend $500,000.
They don't have $1 million to not spend on the current guys who are playing.
Yeah, we got four guys that are already in the quarterback room. Let's spend that $500,000 on a backup left tackle or something that can play this year. I just don't get that, and that we couldn't get him next year. I didn't. That's the only thing that I scratched my head a little bit about Rick. Like
they'll figure it out. But the other thing is, I mean, he's going to redshirt. So I'm guessing he's going to redshirt.
Yeah, sure he is.
That's the point. Sure he is. So you're paying him to redshirt, and that's okay. It's kind of like, but here's the thing. Here's why the SEC is going to have a hard time having anybody be elite for a long time, consistently. Alabama and Georgia have lost the edge of stockpiling players.
Right.
You can't do that anymore because if you're not playing, you go somewhere else.
Yep.
They used to stockpile players where their third offensive tackles were better than somebody's first-team offensive tackles. You can't do that. Well, that's a little bit of what they're doing here, is they're stockpiling for their future. They're saying, okay, in 2 years, you could be the starting quarterback. They're gambling that he can do that, thinking he's that good, but they're really stockpiling a little bit. And so, but the detriment, if he's 16 years old, he's not going to enjoy his senior year of high school.
And that's my thing, Rick. Yeah, can I tell you just from I don't know if Roger you agree or Josh, as somebody who's been through that. You only have one shot to be a senior high school, and maybe you don't care.
Different mentality.
But it's just one of those things to where I think looking back, you should go, man, I missed my senior year.
You should.
Did you hurry up to get to college?
I would have gone early, but that's just made. I mean, but I think it's personal.
For $1 million, you probably.
I don't. Again, listen, I don't blame
what
the kid.
16-year-old gets that?
But I don't. But what I'm saying is, I think when he looks back, he's going to go, man, I sort of missed the fact that I didn't get a chance to be a senior in high school, and I got all my buddies that.
There's
there is a great possibility that happens.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what?
Well, think
and
about
you know
it
what? And that's
also,
where your
guys.
parents come in to say, "Hey, here's what the deal." Maybe his parents said, "Look, you may never get another. You can go back and get that. You can get that GED, but you,
Yeah.
you
Well, I
get
hope
this
this
money."
isn't the case, but maybe the dad doesn't have a job if the quarterback doesn't come. I mean, we don't know that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
we
and also
don't know.
too,
Right,
I mean,
right.
you're
We don't
an
know any of that.
18-year-old, so
But-
like that part of your life, you are
but-
learning. You make mistakes, you learn
Yeah,
from
sure.
it. So maybe,
But you're also 16 years old, and you're about to go into a locker room with some guys
Yeah,
that
it's
are
crazy.
22.
well, I don't think
Crazy.
is he 16 or is he 17?
Well, whatever he is. I've heard he's 16. Maybe he's about to be 17.
He's a junior in
But-
high school.
Yeah,
right
so
now.
yeah, so he'd be
So I
17 or
guess he's
18,
going to
exactly.
finish his junior year, obviously, and he's got to cram a lot of courses in so he can graduate. Maybe he has to do that in the summer. But there again, why don't they have junior high kids with high school kids?
Well, is he going?
Because there's a major age gap. He's going to do the same thing. He's going to go into a college locker room.
He'll be
People are gonna
17 though, Rick,
5 years-
because I mean Ryan Williams
Right.
was 17 this year.
Okay.
Or
So
last
we-
year, excuse me.
So he'll have a bunch of guys that are 5 or 6 years older than him. It's not like going. I think it's probably a unique situation for a college junior to go early and go in the NFL.
I think so.
And you got 34, 35-year-old guys in the locker room. It's got to be a major
Well, and
adjustment,
to
don't you
Baz's
think?
point, Rick, I mean, you're spending that kind of money and you're not even unless the starting quarterback goes down and he comes in and he's Wally Pipp. You know, I mean, what are we looking at? It's that potential and all that you're talking about. I
Well,
don't
the
know.
only thing here, we're not in the rooms.
Yeah.
We're not making these decisions.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he's real good.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he's real good.
We have
and
to
I'm
assume that,
assuming,
right?
I'm assuming Arkansas thought there would be risk at not getting him if they didn't do that.
I just don't know if that's again. This is my opinion. In a day and age where everything is transactional and it's year to year for the most part.
Yeah.
The odds of him still being in Fayetteville in 3 years, I bet you is not good. It's just the nature of what it is, and so I just think, that money.
Who
could
do you
be
got coming back from last year that's not getting that kind of money
Yeah.
and thinking you're
Yeah.
giving that money to him?
Yeah.
And that's where a rift begins. And
Well,
then the culture.
The other thing I was going to say, Rick, I said yesterday, the bigger point to me is interesting. If Ryan Silverfield did not think it was necessary to call the head coach to discuss it, does that mean that college coaches, hey, maybe the head coach is not that important anymore in the process? I'm just going to deal with the parents, which I think is surely that cannot be the case.
I don't know that again. I hesitate. We hesitate to have these conversations
because
we don't know.
We don't know all the details.
But
right?
one of the things that I was told that may or may not be true is that he wasn't the one that made this offer, and therefore that's why he didn't connect with Casey Dick, was because it was kind of going on. Yeah, he knew he was a good player and knew he'd like to have him, and they knew Arkansas was going to recruit him, but he might not have been as involved in that.
Yeah.
So I don't know how it transpired.
We'll find out. It'll come out at some point.
I know Christina Long was just named Sports Writer of the Year in Arkansas. I don't know how those things are decided, but nonetheless, I have to give her credit. She went to Cofield. She went to has a large article today.
Oh wow!
About this new Link U that Arkansas is in. So she got an extensive interview with him.
With who?
With
Remy
Cofield, the general manager.
Oh wow!
And here are the questions people are asking, and she got the answers to them. And again, you need to look it up on the it's the Democrat Gazette's their whole hog. Is that what it is?
Is she right for the Democrat Gazette? No, does she?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's Jeff Long's daughter. That's
No,
why
I know her. I know she is. I just didn't know she was the Democrat Gazette.
She oversees Hogs Illustrated. Yeah. So anyway, it's a long article, and it's very.
What'd you take away from it?
I took away from it that this Link U has connections to national companies, and so that's why they went with them, because they've got some natural deals cooked, that they can hook athletes into for legitimate NIL deals. I heard what you said about $15 million or something had been turned down by this commission. Well, this Link U will get you ones that aren't going to get turned down, and they also can connect with community. They can take donations. It replaces the Edge, but it can do so much more than the Edge ever could. So you need to read it. It's really
I will.
good.
I'm glad. Thanks for thanks for the heads up on that.
Yeah, in
And
fact, when I heard you all
Link U.
talking about it, I thought you were talking about that article.
No, haven't read that. As we let you go, on this day, 58 years ago,
58 years
Rick,
ago,
Johnny Cash performed a pair of concerts where? Folsom Prison.
Prison, yeah.
And guess who was in the audience listening that turned out to be another one of the greatest of all time in the country music?
You mean he was in prison?
He was in prison, and actually wrote a song about being in prison.
Really?
His mama his mama tried. That's my hint, Rick.
He turned 21 in prison.
Mama tried.
Doing life without parole.
I don't know. Back then, I wasn't listening to country music,
Merle
so
Haggard. Merle Haggard was. How about that?
Yeah,
share that with Randy today. Throw that at Randy today.
Throw that at Randy.
He won't be
I got to tell you, the first record I ever bought in my life, I can't remember. It was one of two. It was either Big Bad John by Jimmy Dean or Ring of Fire by Johnny Cash.
Wow.
Those were my first two records.
You knew he was going to be successful in life, that Rick Schaefer, when he got that.
Rick, have you ever gone to prisons and done any preaching?
I have not.
Okay.
I know people that do.
Sure.
I've never been asked to. I probably would, but I've never been asked to.
I think that if anybody, and I think we do have prisoners that get a chance to listen on their hour break that they have.
Very good.
There is listen, if you're listening, Rick's a great guy to have come down. I know my son-in-law's dad goes down there. Ron Hill does that.
Well, I know there have been some tremendous stories of revival in prisons where people realize, and who better to understand the need for forgiveness. And only Jesus Christ offers it.
Amen.
He's on fire now. It's fire.
He's on a ring of fire.
Thanks to Edwards Food John for another great episode with Rick Schaefer.
Yes.
Rick, have a great day today.
Thanks, you Ricky. As well. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Rick.
See you, buddy. All right, when we come back, we'll have a little break here. We got double Johnny.
You got double Johnny?
We'll visit with John Daly, another John.
Yeah.
Not Johnny, but John Daly when we come back. No more way.
Anywhere in the state, dial 888-8888 for Rainwater Holton Sexton. They'll help you weather the storm.
This is Sports Center.
The updated Associated Press Top 25 came out yesterday in men's college basketball. Iowa State and UConn slide up to number 2 and number 3 following the loss of Michigan against Wisconsin. They go to number 4. Nebraska's up 2 spots to number 8 overall. Gonzaga's down 1 to number 9. The biggest riser is Florida. They're up 7 spots to number 19. Arkansas dropped 2 spots after a 1-1 week. They're now ranked number 17 overall. Some good games coming up tonight. At 6 o'clock on the ESPN2, number 16 Virginia visits number 20 Louisville. Also at 6 o'clock on the SEC Network, Texas A&M is at number 24 Tennessee. At 7 p.m. on True TV, number 3 UConn visits number 25 Seton Hall. And at 8 o'clock on ESPN, it's number 2 Iowa State at Kansas. I'm Josh Neighbors for the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
It's going to be a sunny to mostly sunny day, warmer and windy today with a high of 67 and a southwest wind anywhere from 15 to 25 miles per hour. The night stays milder, a low of 44, clouds increasing overnight with a slight chance of shower before sunup. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please, turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
Arkansas Advocates for Children and Families presents Central Arkansas Soup Sunday, March 1st at 3:30 at the Jack Stevens Center at UA Little Rock. Arkansas Advocates works for an Arkansas where every child and family has every opportunity for success. Central Arkansas Soup Sunday, benefiting Arkansas Advocates for Children and Families, March 1st at 3:30. Tickets are available at aradvocates.org and at the door.
The Bucks are back at the 36th Annual Reliance Bank Arkansas Big Buck Classic, presented by Arkansas's best Chevy dealers, January 23rd through the 25th at the State Fairgrounds. You could win a lifetime hunting license, a hunting rifle, a $1,000 gift card from Hunter's Refuge, $1,000 from Reliance Bank, or a Bear Den trip from Arkansas's best Chevy dealers. The Taka Hunting Gear Game and Fish Foundation Free Kids Zone, including a trout pond, hoverball, Bwana Gym, and more. Hunters, bring your antlers for your chance to win a Can-Am Defender from Bradford Marine and ATV. Rattlesnakes, chainsaw chainsaw carving, birds of prey, monster trucks, the Big Buzz chili cook-off, and the Tiger Encounter. The Reliance Bank Arkansas Big Buck Classic, presented by Arkansas's best Chevy dealers. Tree stands, clothing, RVs, ATVs, UTVs, ammo, and more. It's a Hall of Fame event and an Arkansas tradition. January 23rd through 25th at the State Fairgrounds. Sponsored by Reliance Bank, Arkansas's best Chevy dealers, Bradford Marine and ATV, Can-Am, Hunter's Refuge, Remington, Taka Hunting Gear, Outlaw Beer, and 1037 The Buzz. Visit BigBuckClassic.com and Facebook for more info.
At Parker Cadillac, luxury isn't just what you drive, it's how you're treated. We offer the nicest inventory you'll find anywhere. Hand-selected, pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And we've got something for every budget. You won't find a better selection of certified pre-owned vehicles anywhere. Plus, 2 years of complimentary oil changes free of charge. We don't just sell cars, we guarantee the best buying experience start to finish. No pressure, no games, no giveaways. Just great vehicles and exceptional service. Call us now, 501-224-2400, or shop online at parkerspecials.com.
This is Justin Acree. If hand or wrist pain is getting in the way of your daily life, it's time to see the specialists at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. Their fellowship-trained hand and wrist surgeons treat everything from arthritis and fractures to nerve injuries and carpal tunnel. And with Arkansas's only hand trauma telemedicine program, advanced care is available around the clock. Call Ortho at 501-686-TOSH to schedule your appointment today and get back to living pain-free. That's 501-686-8674. The doctor will see you now.
This is Quinn Grovey, and you're listening to Morning Mayhem on 1037 The Buzz.
As you walk in through that door, you look like I need a drink right now. You look like you're gonna try to let me down nice and easy. Think I know why you won't sit down. You're just dancing around what you came here to do, but you're scared to. And all I can think, the way you're looking at me, you look like I need a drink. Yeah!
That's it right there. You know what that was? That was Justin Moore finishing his own lyric is what that was.
Outstanding.
How about that?
That was a winner right now. Let's bring in our buddy
Great
JD
job,
there.
Josh. I'm getting that one done.
Big John is the winner of 2 major championships. He's a national sports icon who does it his way with no apologies. Over his decades-long career, he's raised millions of dollars for charities, including his beloved Boys and Girls Club of Dardanelle and Arkansas Razorback for Life. John Daly on Morning Mayhem is made possible by Welcome to Moe's. The new Moe's value meal is a junior burrito, side of queso chip salsa, and a drink for only $9.99. Available all day, every day. Stepping off the tee box into the mayhem, it's John Daly.
Good morning, JD.
Good morning, guys. How we doing?
We're doing great,
Johnny.
man. Where are you this morning? You back in Florida? You on the road? Where are you?
I'm in Florida, just dropping Little John off at the airport. He's going back to school.
Gotcha. You have a good time together with him? He's been in there with you for a while?
You know the holidays are over when your kids are older and they're flying back somewhere. It sucks.
Yeah, that's so what's the by the way, what's the schedule for the golf team? I sometimes get confused when the official season is it fall, is it summer? How does it work, JD?
Well, they had 4 or 5 in the fall. They did really well. They're ranked 9th right now. They go in the spring. Spring's the biggest thing. They play about 5 or 6 tournaments in the spring. Then they get the SEC championships and hopefully make regionals and then NCAAs.
Your son, Little John, or I guess I'm not sure what nickname everybody's calling him now.
Do they call him Petit Jean?
Petit Jean. But he's got a lot of attention, JD, so I'm sure there's some high expectations about him this spring.
Well, we played golf yesterday. We played a lot on this holiday. He is killing it. He's chipping it well. He's putting it well. His whole game is good right now. So
that's great.
I think he's going to have a great spring.
Now, what year is this for him? Is he a junior or a sophomore?
He's a 5th-year senior. He redshirted his sophomore year.
Wow, I didn't realize that.
So
Wow, holy cow! This is it.
This is it.
Yeah.
The Hawks are going to get a national championship in golf.
So we might have talked about this. How do you feel? A lot of talk about NIL and football, basketball, but what about the NIL program for golf at U of A? What's it like?
Well, they get sponsorships through the university. They have to go to the University of Arkansas. Like we did a Morgan commercial. He's got a He's got a Bushnell deal with Cobra, whatever it's called.
Right.
Speaker deals. He has deals. But it all has to go to the University of Arkansas.
Does he, JD? I know there's two aspects. You've got NIL, which sounds like he's doing a good job. Does the Razorback golf team get any money? I know most of the $20 million that they get always goes to football, but do they get any money? Does the football share any money with golf? I would imagine very little, if any, or do they?
No, I don't know. I mean, that's something you'd have to ask, the athletic director and everything. But they raise their own money.
Gotcha.
And then, of course, John Tyson, you got the Blessings there, one of the greatest golf courses I've ever played. Tyson lets them practice out there. They do. John Tyson loves golf so much that I think they kind of fly on the plane every now and then. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you bet. You bet. No, listen, that's the guy you want in your corner. And, Roger, I don't think I've ever played the Blessings. I hear it's just super tough. Not sure I want to or not. We should do that. That should be on our list for 2026.
Oh, yeah. I think Jacob Short has played that many a time. To play the Blessings?
We're playing the Blessings.
Well, now, John was up there.
You were when they had the tournament up
right,
there.
Right, and you had smoking and drinking. You know what? Because he's John Daly.
Yeah.
And you want John Daly on that. Yeah, that's right. You want John Daly on your course. No, that's fantastic. I don't know. We'd have to use your name to get in.
You're good. You're good. Johnny loves me. Anytime you want to play the Blessings, I want you boys to play the back tee. It's about 8,200 yards long. Good luck.
Yeah, right.
8,200 yards. Good Lord.
Wow.
We're talking to John Daly, brought to you by Moe's. We really appreciate them. They've got that value meal, junior burrito, side of queso, chips, salsa, drink for only $9.99. So go by and take advantage of that.
Do it.
Now, JD, I know that you support the Cowboys. Do you have an NFL team beside the Cowboys that you sort of root for?
What?
Well, I am a Cowboys. Roger, we live and die by him.
That's
I know
right.
that.
Yeah.
You are
That's
too.
Yeah, absolutely.
I kind of, it's really weird. My AFC team was the Steelers when I grew up.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Okay.
My big team was always the Cowboys, but God, that was a demolishment last night. That sucked.
Yeah, wow. I was thinking, I don't know what made me think that Steelers, Justin Moore, that's his favorite team is the Steelers. I was thinking.
Yeah, but listen, you and there were 2 Super Bowls or 3 Super Bowls that I can think of with the Cowboys and the Steelers.
I know.
You won with either way.
Exactly. Wasn't that great in the 70s when they played, when Staubach played Bradshaw?
Oh, yeah.
That was great.
And how crazy is it, John, that every Tuesday on the same day we have Terry Bradshaw calling in their football season. It's been a lot of fun. Yeah, those were the good old days when those two teams played each other.
Yeah.
It's like, it still is. The NFC to me is offense, the AFC's defense.
Yeah.
Back in the day. It was.
Well, I was telling Baz the other day that, of course, it's the Houston Texans, not the ones that used to be the Oilers anyway. And back in the day when Houston and Pittsburgh got together, they were fantastic games between Bum Phillips's Oilers and the Steelers going back and forth with each other. You knew that it was going to be a cold, cold game watching those guys in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the Houston Oilers were the team back then.
Yeah,
I mean,
they
Earl
were
Campbell, what a stud. What a stud Earl Campbell was. Huh?
We hit a roadblock in Auburn Saturday, JD. Did you get a chance to watch that game of the Hogs basketball?
I did. It's okay. I mean, every team goes through that. Sometimes you go away and, you just can't make threes. And we were shooting too many threes instead of going. We were bigger than they were. And we just didn't seem to go down. And we didn't, we really were rushing it. It looked like to me. But it's all right. Hey, what are we, 12-4?
Yeah, we're
15th in the nation.
Yeah. And
I ain't worried. I ain't worried about basketball.
Hey, one of the things too that I've had, a lot of people enjoy. We were talking about our best guest of the year. Of course, you got a lot of votes, and they say we love the Casino John's shows.
There's no bad John.
John's at the casino playing, and somebody was asking me about that the other day, and I said, you don't play card games, you play slots, and if memory serves me right, are they $25 slots or $100 slots, or have you done both?
Oh, I play 100, 500. I go 75, 150 to 300, sometimes 500 to 1,000.
So 500 per pull or per push.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Yeah, listen,
go big or go
I
home.
will say about that. I will say this about you, JD. Yeah, go ahead.
And Jesper, I just left picking Little John up. I barely made it to get him to the airport. I was at the Hard Rock for, 12 hours, Anna? 12 hours last night.
Are you 12 hours?
Oh my God!
Anna had it.
Why did you give up so early?
You had to get Little John to the airport.
Well, hey, you know what? There's one thing that's really loyal to me is my 3 favorite slot machines at Hard Rock. So,
okay.
If you stay on them long enough, you're bound and determined to win something. And I clipped their ass last night.
Does Anna, since Anna's always there with you, does she have to give you the little point to the nose, or hey,
do some skimming?
Let's get out of here. Todd, does she give you the signal?
Well,
yeah.
She's the banker.
Nice.
She goes, that's good. Hey, honey, let's get out of here with her money. Yeah, see,
do some skimming on that. Listen,
I just want a little bit. I just want this much.
Just a taste.
She just wants a little bit.
Just wants a taste.
A little bit, which is all of it.
Just a little taste. Just a little taste.
Well, hey, the thing I
Our
love.
Ralph Schuster here, it's fantastic. He's got his favorite
good, yeah.
machine, and he knows how to play it, and that's his go-to, and that's what he does.
Well,
and he walks out with big money as well.
This is what I appreciate, John. Frank Fletcher, who, he's very super successful, extremely wealthy, and he plays big money like you do. But he's got his internal. I mean, he pretty much knows. Hey, this is how much I'm willing to lose tonight, or I'll lose every night. This is how much I feel like I can win and walk out of there. But I've seen him a bunch. He knows when he's lost big. Where that line is, he's not giving any more money. Are you the same way? Do you have sort of a line to where, okay, that's as much as I'm willing to lose tonight?
Oh, yeah, but I think Frank's the same as me, man. It's like, he sells millions of cars a year. He's like, it's like, hey, it's my time to get away from the world.
Yes.
It's my time to get away from the world. And that's kind of what I do, and I bet Frank does the same thing.
Yeah.
I bet he does.
Now, does those $500 slots, John, are they like themed? Is it like Wonder Woman or Marvel, or is there a big gorilla or dinosaur?
Or is there just a mirror so you can look and see who's the big swinging stick that's playing the game right now with $500?
What's the theme of the machine?
Hey, you got to be a man to play triple cash.
You damn right you
as a
do.
woman, a man.
It's triple
man,
what?
when she
Triple
hits
cash.
when she loves you, she hits so hard. It's so good.
Okay, triple
Triple cash.
I'm going to Google. I'm going to go to Oaklawn, see if they have triple cash or triple whatever it is. So
Listen, you be careful. You'll go down a rabbit hole.
Triple cash, double gold 7. Triple cash, double gold 7.
On
okay.
3.
Ready, break. All right, brother. Have a great week. Give Anna a hug there for us, and we'll be watching Little John. And good luck to him this spring. Hope he kicks butt.
All right, go Hogs. Love you guys.
Love you too,
buddy.
Johnny. Go Hogs. Go Hogs.
$500 a push.
Jeez. What would that be like in my money? That'd be a nickel. I'd say a nickel. For me to go nickel, that's a nickel slot.
I've seen guys, play $10,000 a hand. In
I know
poker.
you have.
Yeah, it's an amazing sight to see. But I remember
I've seen guys do some of those as well, and I'm sitting there going, you know what? It hurts me that I made bad decisions early.
Do you remember Daly saying how much he usually walked in there with in his mind that he had to play with? Because he said a lot of times you got to put so much in there to be able to.
Right.
Do you remember how much it was?
No.
Josh, do you remember JD saying that?
No.
Yeah, I think it was $25,000 that in his mind he walked in there that he was willing to put $25,000 in the machine and then walk away if he hadn't won by then. I guess, listen, if you're used to winning $500,000 or $700,000, you got to put in.
Well, sure.
I know Chris, our buddy Chris.
Yeah.
Which is Tori's husband. He knows exactly.
Well, you got to have a certain amount. You got to go in there like that. Listen, I think Samantha and I, one time we were taking a trip. This was, let's say for the sake of argument, a decade ago, and we're crossing the border going out to, I don't know if we were going to see Zach when he was still living in Oklahoma before he got married. She wanted to stop at a casino. So we stopped at one there. Oaklawn hadn't even, I don't even think they started building on their hotel yet. And so I said, okay. So I gave her $100, went in there, said, it's slot.
Yes.
That's what we were out of there in 10 minutes. It's just terrible.
That's it.
It's just that's $100. You know what? I'll give you another $100 if you.
Somebody says here on our D3 Auto Sales text line, I played the Blessings a few times. I consider myself a good golfer. And from the tips, the best I've shot is an 80. Yeah, I don't think we would break 100, Raj.
All right, let's see. Jacob, if you're listening, Jacob Short. You've played the Blessing, and he's an excellent golfer. What's the best you've done from what tee?
Just got a text from Bo Mattingly, who's doing his show at the same time we're doing ours, and he asked, have you seen the article that Christina Long put out this morning? I said, no, Rick Schaefer was just talking about it. So he said, is it an eye-opener? He said, yes, it is. So we need to find that article.
I'm reading it now.
Oh, yeah.
I'm reading it while you're
when we come back, we'll talk about that. It apparently has some interesting information. We are glad you were with us. Beautiful day today, even though it's still a little nippy. A lot of runners on Reservoir Park Road this morning. Like, what's going on? Dude in short pants. 31 degrees outside running. Like, what are you, man? I'm not man enough to do that. I'm sorry.
We're inside dogs now.
We are. Don't go away.
2026 is here. It's a new year. Time to make those resolutions. And if for you they involve the gym, don't let joint pain keep you from achieving what you want to as the new year rolls in. QC Kinetics is here to help. They deliver regenerative treatments that actually help your body repair the areas that are causing you pain. Those achy knees, hips, shoulders, and back, whatever hurts, whatever pain is trying to derail your New Year's resolutions in 2026. Skip the surgery, skip the 3 to 6 month recovery, and skip the pain. Let January be your clean slate, so make it one. Stop managing the pain and start solving it with QC Kinetics. Attack pain the smart way with the regenerative treatments over at QC Kinetics. Call now for your free consultation. That's 501-214-5880. That's 501-214-5880. One more time, that's 501-214-5880. Let QC Kinetics help you make 2026 your year.
This is Pat Bradley, and Happy New Year from the Wood Grill Buffet in Benton. Maybe you made a New Year resolution to eat better, and Wood Grill Buffet has a huge 200-item buffet of fresh, delicious dishes to make the New Year special. Or maybe your resolution is to lose weight. Wood Grill is a huge salad bar and lots of hot veggie items. We'll also cater and bring all the food to you, and you can get it with a quick call or online order to pick up. If you're like me, let's enjoy some great basketball and some great food from Wood Grill Buffet. Two of my favorite things. They're open Thursday through Sunday for lunch and dinner at the Congo Road exit in Benton.
Spread across 5 states, Centennial Bank upholds our commitment to the communities we serve through our support of businesses and families. Our tradition of being a good corporate neighbor is one of our top priorities. Through education and support, partnership with our dedicated employees, shareholders, and local boards, and superior customer service, one family and business at a time, we are proud to help our communities thrive. Because that's what being a good neighbor is all about. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Hi folks, it's Chris Zender here at Frank Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sherwood. When you're in the market for a new Dodge Chrysler Jeep or Ram, we hope you give us a chance to earn your business. Here's some things to consider. Fletcher Dodge has been family-owned dealer here in Sherwood for over 25 years. We know how to take care of our customers to keep them coming back. Every Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram dealer pays the same price for their vehicles. It's the dealer that makes the difference. We'll give you the best deal up front. No haggling, no arguing. We make it easy to buy a new vehicle, and we'll pay you more for your trade-in. Compare our deal to anybody's, and you'll buy from us. Come see us today for the deal of a lifetime on new Dodge Chrysler Jeep or Ram. At Frank Fletcher Dodge, you'll always get the best price, the lowest finance rate, and more for your trade. And we promise you a hassle-free buying experience. We want to be your dealer for life. Shop Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood before you buy anywhere else. Just tell us what you're looking for and we'll make you a deal. Come see us in person at Fletcher Dodge on Warden Road in Sherwood or shop online at FletcherDeals.com.
Can you smell that? No, this is a radio commercial. But you're thinking it. Beef, it's still what's for dinner. On the stove or the grill. Would you be willing to pay more for great quality farm-raised, grass, or grain-fed beef? Let me tell you about Standing Firm Farms in Greenbrier. Locally sourced, top-quality Angus beef with bundle boxes to fit your budget, and they deliver. We only have one season. Grillin' season. Online at standingfirmfarms.com. All natural beef for the natural state.
My husband, Robert Tejas, is running for judge.
Mom, they gotta remember his name.
Well, here's what I can tell you. When it comes to justice, say yes to Tejas. Say yes to a nonpartisan judge. Yes to 18 years of legal experience.
Yes to equal justice for all.
Say yes to Tejas for judge.
Thanks, y'all. I'm Robert Tejas, and I'm asking for your vote for judge.
Vote for my dad, Robert Tejas for judge on March 3rd.
Say yes to Tejas.
Paid for by Robert Tejas for judge.
Stick around after each Razorback basketball game for the Bet Saracen Basketball Postgame Show with Wes Moore and Josh Neighbors live from Walk-Ons in Little Rock. Bet Saracen is the leader in sports betting in Arkansas. Make sure you have your Bet Saracen app downloaded to your mobile device. Get the best sports betting app in Arkansas and start winning today.
Hey, everybody, this is NFL Hall of Famer Dan Hampton, and I love hanging out with Paz and the boys on The Buzz. Tune in every morning so you can get the news just like I do.
Who is your daddy, and what does he do?
Oh, what a great song.
Come on, we'll sing along if you know it. Mona, Mona, Mona. Come on, here we go. 3, 2, 1, hit it.
She ain't got no money, her clothes are kind of funny, her hair is kind of wild and free. Oh, but love flows to where my rosemary goes, and nobody knows like me.
All right, 7:52 on this Tuesday. We've already had Rick Schaefer. We've already had...
Schaefer.
That's what I said.
You said shaver. It sounded like shaver.
I said Schaefer.
Yeah, you said what? No, you just said shaker.
Listen.
Listen what? What?
Listen, if I had to start.
Wow, you rattled that a little bit there.
Me. That's got nothing to do with me
Roger
not being
just
able
rattled
to
you there,
hear.
Russ.
Come on.
No, I'm just saying, listen, you're not the one to be calling me out, young man, that
No,
maybe
but
you heard wrong.
Now, hold on now. Now, you are absolutely right. I'll give you that. But here's the thing. When I do hear it wrong, I mean, it's profound. So, but listen, this doesn't take away my love for you.
We've already had Rick Schaefer on. Already had John Daly. We may have Terry Bradshaw, like we do every week.
Bradshaw.
Family Feud coming up. Just so many activities.
Yeah,
so,
tonight's Boudreaux's.
So, two things. Cliff
Branch.
Albright is going to call us in the 8 o'clock hour. Apparently, a little controversy about Sherwood.
I read Wally's column.
About not letting...
Wally's column said two things. Number one, Wally mentioned...
We're talking about the Albright,
the
Hatcher, July 4th. Used to be the Bud Light July 4th
Yeah, but Hatcher
tournament.
took it over. He underwrote it.
Yeah, and so they had been playing at Sherwood.
Yeah,
Sherwood said,
according
no,
to
we
the
got
article, Sherwood
fireworks.
said, no, we're doing fireworks on the 3rd, Clint. Take your game and go somewhere else after 47 years.
So we'll find out the scoop on that.
No, we'll have to do that. And also, hats off to your buddy who's in the Hall of Fame now.
Yeah, Kevin Traynor. Yeah. How fitting. He's in the College Sports Communicators Hall of Fame.
Gets fired from what he's doing.
Yeah, he's good to be in the Hall of Fame.
Let me tell you this.
Because they don't have enough money.
I am so glad that Hunter Yurchek found a place for him to have a soft landing.
Now, the other thing is that we've heard this story about the Christina Long, which Jeff Long's daughter, wrote about this new NIL partner.
Arkansas Sports Writer of the Year, apparently.
Yeah, I hadn't heard that. That's the organization that I was Broadcaster of the Year for last year.
Whoa!
So, and I think Phil Elson, I think, is the Broadcaster of the Year this year. Now, anyway, so there's a story about this new Link U relationship with the U of A, and it's opened a lot of eyes, apparently. And Josh, you just read it. What anything that jumps out to you?
It's dense. There's a lot happening there. The one interesting thing is that it's going to allow Arkansas to have more control over kind of what's happening. So the Arkansas Edge thing is obviously gone.
All right.
And this website, it's called Link U. Has replaced Blueprint Sports, and so it offers things like they give a good example of Victory Snacks, which are these snacks that a snack brand that partnered with Houston and South Alabama. Proceeds from the snacks, specially branded for each school, and sometimes featuring specific athletes on packaging, go toward NIL at that school, and athletes are paid to promote the brand. So it does things like that. Also, there's this weird thing. This was odd. We're helping our partners. Let's see. They're starting like a travel site.
No, I think there's an already existing travel site that they're pushing people to.
But it's like not just for Arkansas related travel. Apparently, like you can book private travel.
But
through
the
them.
money goes to Arkansas NIL. There's a portion of it, right?
It is. So like if you and I decided to go to Hawaii, we could go to Hawaii and give money to NIL.
All right. All right.
Is that what I'm understanding here?
I get that. You're just trying to. Plus, two, it's a place where I would imagine that if we have a bowl game or we're seeing a basketball game in Dallas, that this is the place you go to. They know all the places to go. Book your flights, book your hotel through them, and U of A gets a percentage. Yeah,
some good corporate speak, some business-to-business verticals. How about that? A little bit of that action right there.
Yeah.
Revenue sharing. I don't really know what the big to do is.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah,
this sounds like exactly what everybody's talked about.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the one thing is it's just it's a bit more connective. It's like, hey, how do you make every single Arkansas experience you have help fund the NIL?
Exactly.
Right. So it's like you eat at the restaurant in Dallas for a bowl game, right? You eat at the restaurant in Memphis for the Liberty Bowl. Maybe 10% of the proceeds there go to NIL stuff. So
trying to get every angle. Business to business verticals. Hey, Roger, I mentioned this earlier in the show. Sam Hilburn passed away yesterday. For those in the legal community, he was a significant player as an attorney here in North Little Rock, and I didn't realize this. He played on the 64 football team before he got hurt. Had no idea, but he was a major attorney in the state of Arkansas. I think he was a supporter of the U of A, but a prominent guy passed away yesterday, so the family and friends of him are sorry to hear that news. That was yesterday. And also, Roger, I wanted to bring up, I teased this earlier, guess who is the highest grossing actor of all time?
Now, I have guessed Samuel L. Jackson,
He's
dropped
number 3
to
now.
3. So let me, male or female?
It's a female.
Female's number 1. Female's number 1.
You would never have guessed at the all-time.
All-time?
Josh, do you have any idea?
Hold on now.
No.
You got to qualify because
You want to give you number 2?
One more time. Hold
Hold on.
You want me to give you number 2?
Say the question again.
Yeah, give me the
highest grossing actor of all time.
Is it male or female?
Roger just asked that. It's a female. Number 2 is Scarlett Johansson.
It's somebody who's in one
I
of
was
the.
going to say Scarlett Johansson was number. Wait a minute. So number 1 and number 2 are both chicks?
Yes.
So I was going to say Scarlett Johansson because of her.
Number 1 has made $16.8 billion.
White girl?
No.
Oh.
Zoe Saldana.
That's exactly right. Zoe Saldana.
Nailed it.
$16.8 billion. You know why? Avatar.
No, you know why? Avatar,
Marvel, yes.
and Star Trek.
That's true. She was in the 3 Star Treks.
She
That's
Uhura?
exactly right. She was.
Yes.
Yeah,
She has
listen.
to be.
But think about that. Yeah, Avatar. What was the other one? Marvel.
Star Trek and Marvel.
She was in she's not Groot, but what was her character's name? She was the green one, right?
Yeah.
She's in movie $16.8 billion.
I always thought she was a prettier Jade Pinkett Smith.
Yeah, preach it to me.
Keep my wife's avatar out. On these cold winter mornings, there is no better way to warm up than with a hot cup of community coffee. And there's no better place to get that than at Family Market. And it's bean to cup at every location, so it's always guaranteed to be fresh. And with every large cup of community coffee, you also receive 5 cents off a gallon of All-American Valero gasoline when you use your Family Market rewards card. So visit your favorite local Family Market store today in Pangburn, Shannon Hills, Malvern, Mayflower, Hot Springs, and Wooster.
This is Justin Acree. If hand or wrist pain is getting in the way of your daily life, it's time to see the specialists at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. Their fellowship-trained hand and wrist surgeons treat everything from arthritis and fractures to nerve injuries and carpal tunnel. And with Arkansas's only hand trauma telemedicine program, advanced care is available around the clock. Call Ortho at 501-686-TOSH to schedule your appointment today and get back to living pain-free. That's 501-686-8674. The doctor will see you now.
Arkansas Municipal Equipment presents Coach Nolan Richardson when he joins Drive Time Sports every week with Rollin' with Nolan. Arkansas Municipal Equipment in Poen. Find them online at ametrucks.com.
No matter what you do,
you were finished.
We can't be stopped.
Allow me to retort.
103.7 The Buzz.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
KABZ, Little Rock. Buzz News with KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
You can now apply for the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission's Top Deer Hunting Award. Hunters can promote their best deer to earn the Triple Trophy Award, which has been around since 1984. Those who qualify must have taken at least one deer by modern firearm, muzzle-loading firearm, or archery or crossbow tackle for the 2025-2026 deer season. You will then be given a patch and certificate. Applications can be submitted online until April 10th. And looking ahead, the Hot Springs Police Department is doing what it can to help replenish the blood supply. They are hosting its Boots and Badges blood drive this Friday. It will be at the LifeNet training facility in Hot Springs from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Every donor will get a Boots and Badges t-shirt as well as a free entry to the Museum of Discovery. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
The inventory overstock sale is on with up to 50% off store-wide. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor, Shackelford Galleries of Little Rock. Long live the lazy.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
It's going to be a sunny to mostly sunny day, warmer and windy today with a high of 67 and a southwest wind anywhere from 15 to 25 miles per hour. The night stays milder, a low of 44, clouds increasing overnight with a slight chance of shower before sunup. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Are you hungry? Something new, $25, all you can eat, sushi rolls, soup, salad, Benihana rice. Come at Benihana's Monday through Thursday.
Tune in each week when Susan Irwin Prowl shares her Keys to the Weekend music events calendar with Justin and DJ. Brought to you by Willie D's and Big Red Dog Productions. Big Red Dog Productions is your gateway to music excellence in Central Arkansas and beyond. Visit entertainersguide.com to see the weekly calendar and submit your shows.
Hey folks, it's David BAZZEL out here at Fletcher Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram in Sherwood. When you need a new vehicle, go see my friends at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood. You'll find a great selection, the best deals, and the most competitive finance rates in Central Arkansas. They'll treat you like family. No games, no gimmicks, and no bogus markups on the sticker price. You'll get Frank Fletcher's best deal right up front, and they'll give you more for your trade. Folks, Frank Fletcher doesn't want to just sell you a car. He wants to be your dealer for life. If you want to do that, you have to listen to the customer, so you'll know what they want. Then you give them what they want without any hassle or stress. That's the secret of Fletcher Dodge's success. They listen to you and they treat you right without any hassles or headaches. Just tell them what you want and how much you want to pay. General Manager Chris Zippy Zender has been with Frank Fletcher for decades. He and his great staff know how to take care of a customer. So for the best selection, lowest price, and best buying experience, go see my friends at Fletcher Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram in Sherwood, or you can shop them online at FletcherDeals.com. That's FletcherDeals.com. And make sure and tell them the boys from Morning Mayhem sent you. It's FletcherDeals.com.
Oaklawn is here for when you want non-stop racing and non-stop action. The season's back, the weekends are packed, and it's time to plan your visit. The classic racing season kicks off January 30th and runs through May 2nd with exciting weekends, great food and drinks, and the kind of atmosphere you can only find in Hot Springs. It's fast, it's lively, it's time to win. Oaklawn Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
We all know how busy our lives can be these days and how important our time and convenience is as well. And Edwards Food Giant knows that too. So that's why they're inviting you to take advantage of their Heat and Eat Meal Solutions items in the deli department. Delicious Edwards Food Giant signature dishes along with a wide choice of entree and sides, all ready for you to pick up and take home to serve your family tonight. The Heat and Eat Meal Solutions now at your favorite Central Arkansas Edwards Food Giant deli. This week's special is chicken spaghetti for only $7.49 per pound with seasoned corn for $4.49 per pound.
At Parker Cadillac, luxury isn't just what you drive, it's how you're treated. We offer the nicest inventory you'll find anywhere. Hand-selected, pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And we've got something for every budget. You won't find a better selection of certified pre-owned vehicles anywhere. Plus, 2 years of complimentary oil changes free of charge. We don't just sell cars, we guarantee the best buying experience start to finish. No pressure, no games, no giveaways. Just great vehicles and exceptional service. Call us now, 501-224-2400 or shop online at parkerspecials.com.
Arkansas Urology is more than a urology clinic, a complete care network for your health with state-of-the-art cancer center, clinical research department, on-site pharmacy, surgery center, and imaging. Your care is close, connected, and convenient. No matter where you are, Arkansas Urology brings advanced care to every corner of the state. From screenings to surgery, there for every step of your journey. 501-219-8900 or visit ArkansasUrology.com. Arkansas Urology, comprehensive care close to home.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Wes Moore. Coming up Tuesday on Out of Bounds, we'll take a look at the Arkansas-South Carolina game, start getting ready for their next opponent, trying to avoid a losing streak in the SEC. Matt Zimmerman, Coach Z, joins us at 2:10. We will also talk about the AFC playoffs, Steelers, Texans. Big game for both teams trying to advance. All that and a whole lot more coming up Tuesday on Out of Bounds.
Welcome to Moe's. Everyone knows that coming into Moe's for our Mo Monday special is the best deal in burritos. But what about those other 6 days? Well, let me introduce the new Mo Value Meal. Junior burrito, side of queso, chips, salsa, and a fountain drink for only $9.99. And the best part? It's available all day, every day at Moe's Southwest Grill. Now here's my daughter Andy Kate with a special reminder.
Remember, kids eat free on Sundays. Welcome to Moe's.
There's an old saying in Tennessee. I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem, live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios.
Fool me once. Shame on you.
Come on.
Here are David BAZZEL, Roger Scott, and Justin Moore.
It fooled me. We can't get fooled again.
All right, listen, we've got a great discussion going on during this break, and when we get through with our guests, we've got to ask, and maybe our guest even knows.
Yeah, I was over at Edwards Food Giant shopping, and when I spent my almost $200 on myself, that's going to last about a week and a half. I did a lot of.
I'd be curious to know what you get for
pizzas.
$200, because I'm telling you, groceries are they're depending on what you're getting.
I went by the meat section, and I looked down, and I saw it looked like it's turkey. It was turkey chunks, but they still had the bones. And I thought those look pretty interesting. I could just good protein, and they were like really.
See, but I don't think that I always thought that they were done for just to put in your beans to cook.
Well, that's
for
what it looked
flavoring
like
and
a
all.
ham hock. It reminded me of
So
like
it's a turkey hock.
It's like a turkey hock.
But I don't think you eat turkey hocks.
Well, it's in some
or
of
ham hocks. I
Some
don't think
of
you
it
do.
was the skin was a little tough on some of it, but
Well,
then,
yeah, you got to cook it.
But no, it's already been cooked, and so. But
you have to heat it to.
Yeah, but some of it you just you can get to the meat easier, and I was like,
I
man,
don't-
it's good.
I've never known that.
I know.
I don't think.
I think it's turkey hocks.
But
I think it's turkey, not ham hocks, but turkey hocks.
Listen, I will stand corrected, and I can be every single day here, but I don't think you. I've never heard anyone eating the hock.
Somebody
it was always for cooking.
That goes to Edwards can let me know that.
Yeah. No matter where you go, when you're getting the ham, because I bought some ham hocks. I had one that I took out of our Christmas ham that was given here.
Yeah.
I took it out as I was slicing that ham up, kept it to use in the beans.
Yes.
Later on for Christmas or New Year, whichever one. But
yes.
Yeah, but it was. I never thought about eating the hock. Never eat the hock. So I think you just.
Well, we'll see. 661-1037. Also, too, somebody asked.
I think maybe a wolf eats the ham hock.
Who is the sponsor for Finish the Lyric that we talked about? That is Arkansas. Oh, that's Arkansas Municipal Equipment in Poland. Yeah,
got it wrong.
Yeah, it's Arkansas Municipal Equipment.
All right.
And it's they also own Highway 270 Grill. That was what Roger played a second ago. Was Finish the Lyric. And before we get to Clint, we want to finish. I want Roger to hear the rest because he's the actor on our show. I want him to hear the rest.
Shout out.
Rest of the top 10 all time.
All right. Let me go one. All time.
Top 10.
Now, are any of the top 10 dead?
Let me give you
any
a
of the top 10 dead?
No.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise, number 6.
Kevin Costner.
Nope.
Tom Cruise, Kevin Costner. Surely none of the Rat Pack, none of the Clooney bunch.
Let me give you a hint.
All right.
Think of Marvel.
Oh, you already got to the first one, Zoe Saldana.
That's right. Second, Scarlett
Second,
Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson.
Third is Samuel Jackson.
Fourth would obviously be RDJ.
Got it. Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah. Robert Downey Jr. is 4th.
Robert Downey Jr.
Keep going. Tom Cruise is 6. You said that one.
Yeah. Is
think
6.
Think Marvel.
All right, I'm still in Marvel. Who was
Who's the guy who plays Captain America?
Chris Evans.
Chris Evans, number 9.
All right, Chris Evans. How about
ridiculous.
Thanos?
No,
Josh Brolin.
Not even on there.
But think
who's
Marvel.
wait a minute. I'm going to. How about the guy that plays in Galaxy?
Come on.
Galaxy. Well, I can't think of his name.
That's the name of the game.
Well, I know. Give me his initials. I'll tell you his name. I can't think of his name.
CP.
Oh, Chris Pratt.
He's number 5.
Nailed it.
All right.
He's number 5, and he's just been in those 3 movies.
There's 2 more Marvels.
Well,
and
he's
one
got
non-Marvel.
Jurassic Park too.
That's right. That's right. There's 2 more Marvels, and then there's a non-Marvel.
All right, 2 more Marvels, non-Marvel. All right, who is
think Marvel.
I am thinking Marvel.
I'm sorry. 1 more Marvel.
One more
Marvel and 2 action. 1 more Marvel. These are the top highest grossing actors of all time.
Who's the other Marvel that is? It's not Hulk.
Come on, Josh, help him.
Is it the black guy?
One of the most powerful gods.
It's the guy. The Hemsworth.
James Earl Jones.
Thanks, Clint. No,
Clint,
Chris
Clint.
Hemsworth, which is Thor.
He is?
Thor.
Wow.
Yeah.
He had his own movies, right?
Yeah, he did. He has
all
all
right, but
movies.
who's the guy I'm thinking of that was in with Clooney and them, and he's a super duper actor. Oh my gosh.
I got 1 more to go.
Is it white guy, black guy?
It is not a white guy.
Got it. Before I go there,
Action star.
I've got to get a hold of who's the
yeah,
actor.
there's two more. There's two more.
Who's the actor?
The Rock has got to be up there.
The Rock is number 10. Good job, Josh. And one more Marvel guy that we hadn't mentioned. He's also an action star.
Is he in a movie with The Rock?
Yes.
Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel is correct. Very nice. Very nice.
That'd be Fast and Furious, right?
All the Fast and
Who's
Furious
the
and the
actor
Marvels.
I'm looking for?
Man, just you give it up. Like my turkey hawks.
I don't think anybody eats a hawk. I mean, unless you're a bear and you have come across somebody.
Somebody
Where's your
said
hawk?
you probably got smoked turkey leg that they had it for New Year's Day peas. No, it's like chunks of turkey.
It's a ham hock, folks.
It's
but
like
it's a turkey hawk.
It's a turkey hawk.
But I don't think he's getting it to eat it.
It's meat. It's meat. It's pure meat. It's pure meat.
But
It's
I
pure
don't.
meat with skin.
But I don't think you eat it.
You do eat it. They had them
I
everywhere.
don't.
They had them in the section to eat.
I don't. But I don't. Really?
They were very tasty.
Well, everything in the grocery store is a section for you to eat.
Yes.
You
I need a
jerk.
representative from Edwards to call here.
I don't need a representative from Edwards. I need the lady that does the Sunday buffet at Corky's to call because she will be able to tell us.
Let's visit with
Klein!
Let's visit with Clint Albright on the
Get him on the phone.
Hodges Glass Little Rock Glass Hotline. Good morning, Clint Albright. How are you?
Morning, guys. How are y'all?
Cool. Two quick things to cover with you. One is in the article today, Wally Hall's article today, there's a little bit of information about the softball tournament that you've had for 47 years. And you've moved it around a few times over the 47 years, but it's been in, 2 locations now the last 5 or 10? Is that right?
Yeah, it's the Hatcher Agency Bush Softball Classic, and it may be the oldest event in Central Arkansas, or at least one of them. But it had grown, and we had used Burns Park and the Sherwood people and Jacksonville, and as we needed more field space. But then recently we dropped down to 2 complexes just for quality control, and it had been at Jacksonville and the Sherwood Sports Complex, of which Sherwood we've been at for 30 years now. We actually moved there from Interstate Park when they built that complex, and we were one of the first large tournaments to move to that city, and it kind of helped them get that complex started at that time many years ago.
Right.
And so it has been our central park. In other words, all the finals are played there.
Okay.
The big conference events are played there. When we brought the Wounded Warriors in, for their big exhibition game, or the U.S. Armed Forces team, or the K-Buzz media team, we always played all those big events at Sherwood, so it's kind of been our central thing. But what Wally wrote about today is a little bit sad in that after all those 30 years, they just don't have room on that weekend. And it's more of a situation where the mayor there, and they have a new mayor, and he wanted to make a bigger thing out of the 4th of July, because we're always the 4th of July weekend.
Right.
And they have a big fireworks event now planned. They've had it for some years, but they keep making it bigger. For the 3rd of July, which is the Friday night of the Bush tournament, not at the ball fields, but at they have it now. They used to have it at the ball fields right behind them at Woody Sherwood Forest, but recently they changed it to do it at the golf course. And so she didn't want to rent the fields that weekend, wanted all hands on deck for the big 4th of July event.
So Clint, it's not about she's not even doing the fireworks at the softball park. She's doing it at the golf course, but she said she needs the workers to be at the golf course shooting off the fireworks.
Yeah, they're part of the event, I guess. And again, what we offered to do, we had a meeting with the mayor and said, hey, we understand that's a great event, and we understand workers and overtime and stuff like that. So we offered not to play on Friday night, even at the ball field, so that the workers could be free to do that, and we would become part of the celebration.
Right.
You got a big fireworks display, and they do a golf tournament and a softball tournament. It's a whole weekend celebrating, our nation's birthday this year, which will be our 250th.
Right.
So, but the problem the mayor had with that was that it would create a lot of overtime, because a lot of these workers might have already worked 40 hours, and then the 4th of July is actually Saturday, which is one reason they do it on the 3rd, is because that keeps it away from the holiday for their employees. And I understand all that. we offered to pay more field rentals to help with the overtime, but when they came back with a dollar figure, it was extremely high, and it was not so much about affording it as it was about suddenly opening a can of worms and raising a thing where the fee for all these fields went way up because other cities would see it, and then every year they would want that dollar amount. And it anytime you raise something up substantially, I'm talking about, from $1,000 to $750, $7,500, you've got something that just goes up quite large, and then it's kind of hard because, as Greg pointed out to Greg Hatcher, is that they're going to want that every year, and then other complexes are going to want it. So it kind of opens up a fee structure thing that was too much. We would have been happy to pay some more to help with the overtime.
Clint, so
anyway,
where are you headed now? So Sherwood doesn't want you. What city's going to take you? And how much?
Well, we'll stay at Jacksonville.
Okay.
Jacksonville, redid their park 2 years ago. It's beautiful, and we'll stay at Jacksonville. We'll see if we need another complex, and we'll talk to some other cities and see. But for now, we'll just list it as being at Dupree Park in Jacksonville, and that'll be fine. We'll move on
that's
from there.
a nice park. That's right off of Redmond
It's a
Road,
very
right?
nice park.
Yeah, I was there last
it's right
year
there
doing
at that exit.
What was the thing I did?
You did the autism. You
That's
did the
what it was.
autism tournament
No.
there. You and I both did it.
What
and,
a- yes, we
and
did.
they have that tournament again.
What a nice complex.
It's a great,
Yeah,
it's a great complex.
Absolutely.
So Jacksonville will benefit from your dollars that are spent over there, I guess. Then
I think so. I think they will, and that's fine. We just want to be able to keep the event going as we have for so many years. And you adjust. We adjust to the sponsorship thing, and now we're adjusting to the facilities.
You got Hatcher. Well, it's a shame because I would think that Sherwood make some money off that. Maybe they don't feel like they make enough money off doing it. So you give somebody else a chance to do it.
They don't have as many hotels. They don't have many hotels in Sherwood. I understand that, and but the Sonic on 107, their manager got online and said it was their biggest weekend of the year.
I imagine so.
The restaurants there do good, although some of the locally owned ones aren't even open on the 4th of July. Yeah. And then we employ a lot, like all the scorekeepers we use for the whole weekend are all Sherwood. So, there's a lot of Sherwood employees.
How many people, Clint?
Work the concessions.
How many people coming in? How
we
many
have
hotel rooms?
about 5,400 visitors.
Wow.
Okay.
In a normal year,
there's
will
not enough
come
hotels.
through.
That's a
Not
lot.
enough hotels in Cabot, Jayville, or
It's a combination of all.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, they have to use hotels all around, and a lot of teams are going to Airbnbs now too, and things like that. And so, but for your restaurants and your stores and your gas stations and having that many people just running around for 2 or 3 days is a nice thing for any city, I think.
Listen, I still go back.
Anyway.
Roger and Josh, I go back to the fact that Clint Albright and his wife, Marla, have been doing this every July 4th for 47 years.
47 years.
They have not enjoyed a normal 4th of July for 47 years.
Bringing this entertainment. That's.
Good Lord.
That's 12 years before I was born.
How much longer are you trying to get to 50, Clint, and then raise the white flag, or what? What do you think?
We're definitely going to go for 50 and make a big thing. But, it means stuff to people. You know what we were thinking the other day? You know that there are dozens of people that got married at this softball tournament or proposed marriage at this softball tournament. We've had a number of families call and have had memorial services there when their loved one who used to play in the tournament passed away. They even wanted to spread the ashes on the infield, which I don't think the city allows, Wow. But you got family reunions that are planned around the tournament. You got all sorts of things like that just show us that it means stuff to people to play in the tournament. It's been around a long time and has a lot of teams in it, and everybody's got memories of when they won it or was a runner-up or got MVP. And for somebody to want to have their wedding out there, that just shows that it means stuff to people. And that's why we do it, because it means things to people. It's not the money. It's not any of that. It's the economic impact but it's also just something to take pride in, that people enjoy it.
So what's what's this other? Now you called about something else. This was just something that came up. What's this new event you're doing?
Well, we do two events. We do the Hatcher Agency Bush, but we also do the Highland Dairy Youth Classic. And we've done it now for 10 years, and we love doing it. It's girls fast pitch and boys baseball.
Okay, got you. Do both.
Yeah,
do both.
Okay. It's softball and it's girls fast pitch. So it's kids 8 to 18, and we love working with the kids on that. And Highland is such a wonderful sponsor there. You guys have Walt Coleman on, and they're all part of it.
Yeah.
But this year, something new is the first ever triple play series of tournaments that the Arkansas USSSA is doing. Right. And so the Highland Youth Classic will be the first of 3 tournaments, and the Everett family of dealerships is the sponsor for the whole triple play.
Oh, nice.
And so the second leg, the first leg will be the last weekend in May for the Highland Dairy Youth Classic. The second leg will be the next weekend, first weekend in June in Benton, and it's the Wood Grill Buffet Everett Buick GMC Classic. And the third leg is the last weekend in June in Fayetteville, and it'll be the Everett Infinity. And so the youth teams can play in all 3 of these events, earn points for playing, and at the end of the 3 tournaments, there's a huge prize package where all the girls get individual bats, they get individual rings, the team gets a big cash prize that they can use for their team. And by playing in all 3, you get 3 big quality tournaments with the best umpires played on the best field. And you have one in Northwest Arkansas, and you have, the Highland is played in Conway and Hot Springs, and then you have Benton and Springdale and Fayetteville. So you got 5 different cities involved, and wherever you are in the state, there's one kind of coming your direction. So
Kate,
it's got a good geographic
Kate
part to it as well.
Kate Moore, who is married to Justin Moore, said their daughter Ella has played in the Highland Classic multiple times. So there you go.
Oh, okay. Well, that's great.
Roger,
that's great.
This whole fast pitch softball youth stuff is, in baseball too, it is a world into itself. I mean, there's so much going on.
Travel ball.
So many activities, so many cities. It's just crazy. And Clint, that's great that you just said softball, fast pitch softball only, right? Or did you say boys baseball as well?
Well, the Highland has boys baseball as well, but the triple play series is just for the girls fast pitch. It's just girls fast pitch.
Well, you're giving opportunities for young ladies to get out and play, and parents to travel and spend
Hey, they
time.
can get scholarships. We've had a lot of ex-Razorbacks that have played in this tournament, gone on to play for the Ladybacks. And we brought in, and they can play on the U.S. Olympic team, and we've had some of the Olympians in here that played on the U.S. Olympic team, and so it's a big deal for young girls, and man, they are good athletes. They play hard, they love it. But Highland Dairy gives free ice cream the whole weekend, and we get free Magic Springs tickets to all the kids and stuff like that. So it's a fun thing for them to, experience for the whole weekend. It is very much a culture of a summertime culture, whether you're adult or youth or whatever.
Yeah, let me read a couple comments from our D3 attendant again, our Middleton Heat and Air text line. I told Valentine we do this. We do it 1,000 times per year. That's how many times we do that. Yeah. Middleton Heat and Air text line says, Saline County says, come on, talking about if you're going to move that thing. Someone says, what happened to the one?
Well, we've got.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, the second leg is in Benton, so we're for the youth tournament.
Yeah,
I think he's parks for that.
Yeah, I think they're talking about the.
He's talking about the.
He's not listening, Clint.
Yeah. Someone says here.
I know what you're
saying. Says not sure what his motivation is, but the Bush didn't go to Sherwood until 2001-ish. It was Interstate Vestal and Burns. I started playing in 1997. It was not at Sherwood until then.
Sure.
Is that what you said, Clint?
Yeah. We didn't start playing because the Sherwood fields weren't built until about 29 or 30 years ago. So, we started at Interstate Park and then played at Vestal Park. And, it's whatever the best facilities were at that point in time in history is where we played. And then as we outgrew certain complexes and certain complexes got older and maybe a little more run down, we would move the tournament to wherever the best were.
Yeah, I
and
got you.
Same thing with the youth tournaments. We just always want the best facilities, and we move to handle that.
Before I read this next one, let me just say I invite the mayor of Sherwood to respond if she would like, whether she can pick up the phone today or not. The mayor of Sherwood has been messing up crap in Sherwood since she got in office. That's from the 501. I won't say the rest of the things that it says in here, but not very complimentary of the mayor of Sherwood. So I don't know.
Well, I mean, if you're a mayor, you're used to people taking shots at you, and the mayor met with us, and she was nice enough to do with that, and I'm not going to pin this blame on her completely. I mean, it's just the situation, and I felt like there should have been a way to work it out. They did ask us to move to another weekend and offered that. The problem was our tradition is to always play on the 4th of July for 47 years. And additionally, because we're tied in nationally to the World Series.
You can't change it
We
for
just
that.
can't change the date. Well, the World Series, we would lose our World Series of softball distinction, too, because we're already in on that date nationally where all the teams that are on the national circuit go. So we physically couldn't move it this year. They had already set that in place.
You can't do that any more than you can change the 4th of July fireworks display a week later. You can't do that.
All right, Clint. Listen, congrats.
No, you can't change it.
Congrats on the
congrats.
on the
47
announcement.
years.
Well, and the new tri-leg, tri-leg of yes.
Yeah. Triple
Is there
play
a hawk?
series.
Do you have
And
a
all
hawk
the-
in this
All
tri-leg?
the girls' youth teams.
Yes.
Yeah, they'll all love it. It'll be a fun thing for them.
All right, buddy. Well, congratulations. Keep up the good work. The one and only Clint Albright, everybody.
Clint Albright, everybody.
Thanks for having us on.
Thanks, buddy.
He loves his softball. Listen, that's more for those of you that don't give a rat's about softball. That's you had enough softball information to last you for the year there.
Yeah. I know we do.
We're not going to have an male softball player now.
And we're playing this song right now.
All right.
This is for Sherwood.
Turn off the lights for Sherwood. Chuck Gatlin coming up next. We got to play a little.
Hold on, go ahead. I'll stop it. Don't worry about it.
Go ahead.
Keep
You're
going.
fine.
No, we got to stop. I got to do this.
Turn out
There you go. Now do it.
Anyway, so we need a contestant for Family Feud coming up. Chuck Gatlin is here, giving away tickets to Big Buck Classic and qualifiers as well. Yes. Make sure we rest in peace when it comes to softball.
Call it a night. The party's over, and tomorrow starts the same old thing.
Out of Bounds Hotline on 103.7 The Buzz is presented by D3 Auto Sales, Arkansas's #1 independent used car dealership, specializing in level and lifted trucks. D3AutoSales.com.
This is Sports Center.
A dominant performance for the Texans defense last night in the final game of Wild Card Weekend. The Texans beat the Steelers 30-6. Houston held Pittsburgh to 175 yards of total offense and limited them to just 3.1 yards per play. They also outscored them 23-0 in the fourth quarter. Round number 2 of the playoffs is now set on Saturday at 3:30 on CBS. The Bills visit the Broncos. Then at 7 o'clock on Fox, the 49ers visit the Seahawks. On Sunday at 2 o'clock, it's the Texans and the Patriots from Foxborough. And then the headliner of the weekend at 5:30, it's the Rams and the Bears for a spot in the NFC Championship game from Soldier Field. In other football news, the Atlanta Falcons have interviewed former Ravens coach John Harbaugh for their job opening. I'm Josh Neighbors for the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
It's going to be a sunny to mostly sunny day, warmer and windy today with a high of 67 and a southwest wind anywhere from 15 to 25 miles per hour. The night stays milder, a low of 44, clouds increasing overnight with a slight chance of shower before sunup. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
Oaklawn Sports presents Oaklawn Game Day. It's an inside look at the week's biggest games, exciting prop bets, and the latest betting lines from Oaklawn Sportsbook. Justin Acree and Oaklawn's Vice President of Racing and Wagering, Zach Gillum, give you all the information you need to place your bets at Oaklawn. Catch it on The Buzz Wednesdays at 8 p.m. and again Thursday mornings at 5:30 before Morning Mayhem. Oaklawn Game Day on your fun and game station, 103.7 The Buzz.
Hey, folks, Roger Scott. Most of you already know this, but for those that don't, I'm in recovery, and I can tell you life on this side of addiction is pretty awesome. There's a place here in Arkansas that's trying to help other people get there as well. It's called Peak State Recovery in Parrott. It's not one of those cold hospital-style rehabs, not at all. It's bright. It's positive. It feels like a place where you actually want to get better. They've got yoga, meditation, art therapy, fitness, even spa-like detox with saunas and massage chairs. Are you kidding me? That's my kind of healing. And here's something else you don't have to worry about. They'll come pick you up anywhere in the state of Arkansas. And with most major insurances, a lot of the times treatment's going to be completely covered, meaning it's not going to cost you nothing. So if you're ready to turn things around, call Peak State Recovery at 501-881-2087. That's 501-881-2087. Or visit peakstaterecovery.com. PEAKSTATE recovery.com. You don't have to stay stuck where you are. Your comeback starts right now. Peak State Recovery, healing the whole person.
At Parker Cadillac, luxury isn't just what you drive, it's how you're treated. We offer the nicest inventory you'll find anywhere. Hand-selected, pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And we've got something for every budget. You won't find a better selection of certified, pre-owned vehicles anywhere. Plus, 2 years of complimentary oil changes free of charge. We don't just sell cars, we guarantee the best buying experience start to finish. No pressure, no games, no giveaways. Just great vehicles and exceptional service. Call us now, 501-224-2400, or shop online at parkerspecials.com.
Superstars Joe Klein and Pat Bradley for Arkansas's #1 sports app, Bet Saracen.
Joe, you know the main difference between Bet Saracen and those other guys?
Definitely. Easier to navigate. Always good parlays. Plus lots of fun choices. Like ping pong. Right there on the app.
But the real difference are those special promos.
Brand new players get a 100% profit boost just for downloading the Bet Saracen app.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
This is Miss Arkansas 2023 Corey Keller, and you're listening to Morning Mayhem on 103.7 The Buzz.
I want to keep a little time with you. A little salt and a lime with you.
Hey, it's 8:32. Before we get to Chuck, let's quickly. Cap said he's got something very important to share, Roger. I don't know what it's about, Chuck, but when Cap calls, yeah, Cap is like, I think him is like Captain America.
Hello, Capper.
Cap, what's up? Cap,
hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
My favorite show, and I just leave my radio on, I can. I wake up with you guys every morning, and I just love this show.
Thank you, Cap. Thank you, Cap. How remind us how old you are, Cap?
Thank you, Beth. Well, what I wanted to talk to you about is, I know Roger in particular is kind of a health fanatic. So,
yes.
Do you guys know about chia seeds?
Chuck, I'm aware of chia seeds. I am not. What about them, Cap? What's the word?
Well, the word is chia seeds are the highest thing that has omega-4 besides like king salmon. There's more omega-4 in a couple teaspoons of chia seeds than there is anything else. And they also help you retain water. Like the Aztecs and the Mayas, their pyramids were 30 miles apart. And they would give the runners a couple teaspoons of these chia seeds and a drink of water, and those guys would run 30 miles through the jungle. These things are really good for you. I had a friend whose wife got brain cancer, and the doctors told her she had 2 months to live. And her husband went and bought a 50-pound sack of these seeds and started feeding them to her.
Whoa!
And she climbed Mount McKinley, that other big peak down in South America, traversed all across the Arctic, and lived for 8 years.
Chia seeds.
So what I'm trying to say,
yes,
these chia seeds are really good for you guys.
I think so.
And they're not.
Right.
And
I'm going to look him up now.
I know the section. They're right beside the flax seeds that I get when I would make my little protein balls and that sort of thing. But here's the thing.
Chia seeds in your protein balls?
I said they were right beside the flax. I would get the flax seed. But the what was it that Papillon had when he was eating stuff running through the jungle? Was that poppy seed?
I don't
know, but he had something. Some of those runners had something else. I don't know if they were chia or not. Somebody help me out.
Josh, what'd you say about your mom? Josh,
she was big on chia seeds for a while.
Okay,
she was right there with Cap.
All right, Cap. Well, thanks for the information. We will check out the chia seed.
Yeah, thanks, Cap.
Hey, I got one more thing.
Take your time, Cap.
Hey, one more thing.
Okay.
I said, yeah, go.
Yesterday, you guys were talking about monkeys,
Yes.
and I got a corny monkey tune.
Okay, let's hear it.
What did the monkey say when he got his tail caught in the window?
What did the monkey say when he got his tail caught in the window?
We don't know. What did he say?
Yeah.
What?
He said it won't be long now.
Hey, that is outstanding. I will tell that to my grandsons who love Curious George. Thank you, Cap.
I love you guys.
Love you, Cap.
You all.
Love you too, Cap.
I want to find out how cold Cap is. I can't remember.
Cap,
how
we got to, every time I see a new little portable heater, I think of you, but I don't think enough of you to get the thing and give it to you because I don't know where you are.
That's right. Cap lives with no heat.
We've got to get you. And chia seeds. Cap,
where he doesn't live, though? Doesn't live in Cersei.
And a cell phone.
What would you say, John?
You know where he does not live? Cersei. You jerk.
What we need to find out how old Cap is. Let's bring in Chuck Gatlin to the show.
Chuck, we're going to bring.
We go from Clint Albright to Cap. Boy.
To Chuck.
To Chuck.
Triple C.
The Triple C, yes.
Today Tuesday?
Today is
Tuesday.
Today's Tuesday.
I've got it here.
You know, speaking of chia seeds, we have a Weird Al chia pet.
I've got it.
What?
Got a Weird Al
chia pet. Remember the chia
Family
pet?
Feud. Then this man is the Scottie Pippen. He's the most famous Arkansas State alum that works at the Buzz. He's the best promotions director in the greater Little Rock area. Brought to you by Hubbard Power Sports, Can-Am, and Sea-Doo. Joining Morning Mayhem, it's Chuck Gatlin.
Yeah!
So you don't have chia seeds, you have chia pets.
You remember the chia
Yeah,
Love the chia
chia
pets.
Yeah,
Chia pet.
Are those from chia seeds?
that's
The exact, is that the same chia?
That's the thing.
I don't know if that's the same chia or not.
You eat the seeds, and you have
I don't
things
think
grow
so.
in your belly.
Well, I asked
Josh, do you
Wow,
have
is
you
this
heard,
biblical?
have you heard
Wow,
about
way
have
to
you
go,
heard about
Chuck.
chia pets? Do you know about them?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, chia pets back in the 70s were.
Yeah, didn't you water them?
Chia.
Coca leaves. Coca leaves. Is that what it was in Papillon? Coca leaves? Thank you.
do.
Listen, every once in a while, you got to listen to a guy like Ron from Pine Bluff because as wacko as he is, he may give you some sort of
Cap
truth.
is
That's
right.
where cocaine comes from, correct?
Correct.
The coca
No, I'm
leaf.
telling you.
And so does your poppy seeds.
Joy was big. Joy was
heroin.
big on the chia seeds for a while.
Did she stop? Why did she
Oh,
stop?
that's a trick
She
question,
finds
weirdo.
different fads that she gets into, but I think she was big on chia seeds for a minute.
Yeah, well, let it be known that the drummer in a rock and roll band fell for it and took, when I said poppy seeds and cocaine, he goes, no, that's heroin. Way to go. Without hesitation.
That's just from watching Ozark. That's where I learned that.
Okay, whatever.
Dingus.
Whatever, officer.
What is happening at the Buzz this
Oh,
week,
my
Chuck?
goodness. Thank you to Hubbard Power Sports, Can-Am, and Sea-Doo in Russellville, your 2025 On-Road District Dealer of the Year. 2025 River Valley Best of the Best. On the road, on the water, or in the trails, they have the ride for you. Go see Glenn, Montana, and the crew at Hubbard Power Sports, or just find them online at hubbardpowersports.com. The 36th Annual Reliance Bank Big Buck Classic presented by Arkansas's Best Chevy Dealers is coming up January 23rd to the 25th, and we have your chance to qualify to win a hunting rifle, a $1,000 gift certificate for Hunter's Refuge, or Arkansas Game and Fish lifetime hunting license. Ooh. Plus, if you're got a chili team, you like to cook chili, go register for the Big Buzz Chili Cook-Off. It is Saturday the 24th, and you can find that link at our website, 1037 The Buzz.
We're efforting getting Marcy on this show.
I love Tommy Markinson, and he's such a great guy. He's been doing this. But I'm telling you, listen, the Reliance Bank, Arkansas Big Buck Classic, presented by Arkansas Best Chevy Dealers. Yeah. I'm telling you, listen, it used to be Big Buck Classic, but no, you can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
You got one sponsor, and one sponsor's not enough. You got two sponsors.
And that was before he stopped giving away the $10,000. Whatever.
Yeah, that's right. He did that. Well, you mentioned, yesterday we gave out too many. We mentioned there were 5 things that you could qualify. There are actually 3.
Actually, just the 3.
Yeah, we'll mention those again.
So Big Buck is that? That's
no,
next week.
23rd. Yeah,
Next week.
23rd.
Very good. Very good. Very good.
And over the years, we have had snow. We have had all kind of weather.
It's been freezing in there.
Yeah.
Fortunately, the Gators, when Gator Dude would come, it would be so cold in Barton that they were dormant but still frightening to be in front of.
They used to have tigers and lions and all
the
bear. Oh my!
The snakes,
tigers and lions and bears.
Oh my!
Yeah, Josh, they would actually have tigers. And that. Remember the guy? It was a nice guy from. I think he was from Florida that would
What'd
bring
he
up
say?
the tigers and the lions.
No, I don't remember him. I remember Bear
Tommy
Dude.
got bit. Remember when Tommy got bit?
Is that
by one of the
right?
baby tigers.
Baby tiger.
Well, what else? What else is happening?
Okay, Little Rock Trojans fans, you can save 20% off middle leather seats until the 17th when you use the code word BUZZ. It's got to be all caps at littlerocktrojans.com. And you can take advantage of that deal because they'll be hosting Eastern Illinois Thursday at 7. And then Saturday, they got Western Illinois coming in at 3.
What kind of seat do you get if you mention code word Trey Schapp?
Metal seat.
Okay, all right.
Aluminum.
So you screw yourself. Is that what you're saying?
A folding chair outside.
Outside. You get nothing and like it.
What else you got,
Roger, you'll be doing
the last 6, by the way.
They what? What's that?
Little Rock men have won 5 of the last 6.
Yeah, I mentioned earlier that Jonathan Lawson was the Ohio Valley Conference Player of the Week. Boom. Just did that right
Very
there.
nice.
Yes.
Rogers Trivia at Boudreaux's tonight.
Now, here's the deal
Go hang
about
out.
tonight's trivia.
come
It's
on.
the second one of the month of January. Now, you come and play trivia at Boudreaux's every single week. You get to register for a monthly prize. We got your weekly prizes, a monthly prize at the very end of the month, the last Tuesday of the month. Now, you only have to show up once to do it because you have to be present to win. So if you never want to come except on the very last day of the Tuesday of the month, then you can do it. This month's prize is, I think, $100 or so to Top Golf.
Are you coming up on a milestone for both of your?
They're coming up. They're
you
coming
got
up.
2 milestones,
They're coming
both
up.
for Boudreaux's and for Mainline?
Well, they're coming up, and here's the thing. I want everybody that's played trivia with me, whether it be at Mainline, whether it be at First Electric Co-op, whether it be your Christmas party, Etoll, Boudreaux's, whatever it is, you can go to aymag.com and nominate me to be the best trivia
It's a new category,
game
Chuck.
host. That's exactly
New
that's the best
category?
trivia. Now, here's the and let me be honest when I say this, Chuck. Their trivia games are all over the state. 6, 7, 8 games a night.
Everywhere.
And every one of those games are fantastic. Those people that run them do a fantastic job. But mine is a completely different. Mine's a one-off. It's an entertainment. It's a floor show.
It's a floor show.
It's like an hour, 2 hours of
It's
pure
raise your hand if you know
It's
the answer.
entertainment.
It's an entertainment show that just happens to have trivia.
We got trivia going on as I'm doing a floor show. I'm singing, I'm dancing, I'm telling jokes. I'm a Renaissance man, a vaudevillian, if you will.
You're not getting that anywhere else.
You're not
folks.
getting it. You can't
So
get
go
it.
vote at AY
So
Mag.
vote at
Category just created for you.
aymag.com for me on that.
All right.
What's that, Josh?
This is a category just created for Roger.
I think you know what, Roger. I think it had been in some other publications, but Heather
To what?
had not used it in this one before. So this is the first time for AY.
No, I don't think so.
just
I don't
new
think so.
for AY.
Now, I have won the last 7 years in a row at RogersPrep.org.com. Now, I've done that, but that's just,
What else you got?
Razorback basketball tomorrow versus South Carolina, 8 o'clock, with the Bet Saracen post-game show with Josh and Wes right after live from Walk-Ons. Friday afternoon, Drive Time Sports. Randy's going to be out at for the Crane Team triple-double at North Little Rock High School. And then Saturday, more Razorback basketball with Georgia. 3 o'clock with the Bet Saracen post-game show with Josh and Wes right after live.
I'm gonna help you do your job here. Friday morning, Chuck. We have a remote too. We'll be in Augusta at the Mallard Masters event. Yes.
How did I
That's
miss
okay.
that on
That's
my
all right.
calendar?
That's all right.
I'm
We
sorry.
got your
You
covered.
blew
We
it.
got you
I
covered.
was so
It's
worried.
okay,
I was
yeah.
so worried about Josh.
Yes,
and his
that's right.
Bet
You got
Saracen
him.
post-game
Yeah.
show.
Okay, you act like I was asking for the world here. I was just asking you to get both shows.
So yeah, Roger,
Wow.
this is our second year to Augusta. It's the
Love
Mallard
that.
Masters. It's the duck hunting championship, and then you've got the tail feathers banquet the night after Saturday night that I will be at. So
that's fun
Do
fact.
they shake their tail feathers?
tail feathers.
As a
exactly
matter
right.
of fact, that's going to be a song that we play. Fun fact about that. It was the next Saturday, the Saturday after last year's event, that I was able to get up on stage and sing with my colleague, Justin Moore.
Oh, that's right.
Because it was January 18th.
That's it. They asked me, maybe that's why I couldn't be there because we were going to your deal.
You're going to the concert.
That's
so I
right.
was there. And here's the other part of it.
Wow, I forgot
I
about
was
that.
so nervous about being on stage with Justin the following day, singing a song that I know frontwards and backwards, or backwards and front, whichever you prefer. I was so nervous that when I came out of Augusta,
Oh, that's right. You went the wrong way.
in my head,
wrong
I went
direction.
you
You went north.
I went no. I'm going. Why am I not?
Jonesboro.
I've got to turn in my car. I went the wrong way. I turned around at Cash. Not only that, I was low on gas.
Oh no,
dude. I was hauling, chilling because there's no gas station around.
What made you realize that you gone the wrong way?
When I got to Cash.
You saw Cash. You go, wait a minute.
Because I'm going. Wait a minute. This is the wrong way. I forget which one it was. Maybe it was Newport. I shouldn't be in Newport.
You're going northeast.
Wrong way. Yeah. And because I was so nervous that I kept singing the song in my head. Just want to make sure I sang the song.
Wow.
And we were going to do a
exactly.
Oh my gosh, it would be 1 year ago to that. But
it says tail feathers and tamales dinner and auction is what it is Saturday night. So have you ever been to Augusta before? It's about an hour, Raj?
Yeah, I've been to the town of Augusta.
It might be about an hour. It may be about an hour. We'll have to leave about 2 a.m.
Yeah.
1996, I was working at K-Fine in Jonesboro.
1996,
and it's election night, and they send everybody out to all the different communities for results. That's where I had to go.
Is that right? To Augusta.
Yeah.
They used to play pretty good football there too. Listen, this duck hunting deal is a big deal. It's great. They're raising $160,000 for some great causes, so they'll do that again. We'll be there Friday. Roger, you're gonna have to. You want to take a break and come back and play Family Feud?
Come right back.
No, we need a contestant for Family Feud. And we'll give away some tickets, and you'll qualify you for some great prizes, thousands of dollars in prizes if you win. If your name is drawn for the Big Buck Classic.
Here we go. All right, real talk for a second. When I say I've got friends at Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union, I mean real friends, the kind who actually want to help you out, especially after the holidays. Because right now, Alcoa's New Year Auto Loan Special is no joke. Rates as low as 2.026%, no payments for 90 days, yeah, you got me right, and financing up to 84 months. That's breathing room. Buy new, refinancing what you're already driving. Either way, this could lower your monthly payment, and it works on 2024, 25, and 26 models. And becoming a member? Easy. Live, work, or worship, or go to school in one of 15 Central Arkansas counties, and you're in. Plus, membership comes with perks. A super low interest Visa Platinum card, Casasa free checking, ATM fees waived, home equity lines, and yes, the real Matt Jones helping you with your mortgage. Apply in minutes at alcoacommunityfcu.org. Get approved and start shopping. But hurry, this New Year special, it ends at the end of the month. That's my friends at Alcoa helping my friends, you.
This is Justin Acree. If hand or wrist pain is getting in the way of your daily life, it's time to see the specialists at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. Their fellowship-trained hand and wrist surgeons treat everything from arthritis and fractures to nerve injuries and carpal tunnel. And with Arkansas's only hand trauma telemedicine program, advanced care is available around the clock. Call Ortho at 501-686-TOSH to schedule your appointment today and get back to living pain-free. That's 501-686-8674. The doctor will see you now.
This is Pat Bradley, and Happy New Year from the Wood Grill Buffet in Benton. Maybe you made a New Year resolution to eat better, and Wood Grill Buffet has a huge 200-item buffet of fresh, delicious dishes to make the New Year special. Or maybe your resolution is to lose weight. Wood Grill is a huge salad bar and lots of hot veggie items. We'll also cater and bring all the food to you, and you can get it with a quick call or online order to pick up. If you're like me, let's enjoy some great basketball and some great food from Wood Grill Buffet. Two of my favorite things. They're open Thursday through Sunday for lunch and dinner at the Congo Road exit in Benton.
Hello, folks. It's Frank Fletcher from the Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram store right here in Sherwood. I want to talk to you about our used car inventory and an incredible offer we're running right now for January. Folks, we have over 750 used cars for you to select from. Wow, why so many? Because most of you don't know that we have 9 new car franchises feeding us trade-ins every single day. That means selection like you won't find anywhere else in the entire state. And what makes this really special is in January, we're going to sell every used car with a free warranty. That's right, a free warranty with every purchase. That's a huge savings and an incredible peace of mind. Also, folks, we have the software to see our competitors' pricing on like models across our market. And I personally mark down every single pre-owned unit below our competition. which means you're going to get the best price. So what do? You go to FletcherDeals.com right now. You choose the car that fits your desire. Come see us at Fletcher Dodge on Warden Road.
Make your yard the envy of the neighborhood with top quality equipment from Cabot Outdoors. Right now, purchase a Hustler Fast Track Series mower and receive a free pressure washer. An unbeatable bonus of up to $799. But hurry to get an extra $500 off. Supplies are limited. The Hustler Fast Track delivers precision, comfort, and durability for homeowners who demand more. Stop by Cabot Outdoors, 901 South Pine Street in Cabot, or take a look on Facebook.
Oaklawn is here for when you want non-stop racing and non-stop action. The season's back, the weekends are packed, and it's time to plan your visit. The classic racing season kicks off January 30th and runs through May 2nd with exciting weekends, great food and drinks, and the kind of atmosphere you can only find in Hot Springs. It's fast, it's lively, it's time to win. Oaklawn Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
I'm Trey Reed from the Wild Side on 103.7 The Buzz. Join me and Mark Hedrick Tuesday nights at 7 for the Wild Side.
Brought to you by West Rock Landing at Lake Maumelle, Trader Bill's Outdoors, Battery Outfitters, All About Tire and Brake, Tammy Chase Insurance, Edwards Food Giant, and Crane Chevrolet.
This is Darren McFadden. I listen to Baz, Justin, and Rod because they got their wood. Enjoy Mayhem on 103.7 The Buzz.
It's time for everyone's favorite game, Family Feud. Sponsored by Southern Bank. Visit bankwithsouthern.com for more information about your lending needs. Now, let's play the feud.
All right, let's play the feud. Here it is. David Bazzel, Roger Scott, Josh Neighbors. It is Morning Mayhem. Chuck Gatlin sitting in. The teams are going to be David Bazzel and Josh Neighbors.
No, why don't we do this? I'll let Josh team up with Chuck and the listener.
Okay.
And I will.
You're going to be Bart the Black Hat by yourself.
I will take on everybody by myself.
All right, so in the first part, we've got Clayton and Harley on hold. Clayton, you were first, so you're going to be first up on this one. Are you there, Clayton? Clayton, here's what's going to happen. Your name is your buzzer. You're going to need to use that buzzer really only this very first question. Let me show you how the 44th President of the United States gave me his buzzer when I asked him to. Let me hear your buzzer, Clayton.
Boom.
Okay, very good. I'll take it. Here we go. Let me get back to the deal. Where is it? Here it is. All right. Name something. Be the first person to buzz in. I got the top 5 answers to this question. Name something that people spread.
Josh.
Fertilize.
Lies.
Say it again.
Lies.
Number 3 on the board. Rumors, gossip, lies. I'll take that. They're all the same to me. So you do not control the board. 2 answers are better than that, David.
Tell me again. Say it again.
I'll give you this. 18 people said rumors, gossip, lies. 25 said the second one, and 30 said the first to this question. Name something that people spread.
Butter.
Number 2. So you control the board.
Yeah, I would like to pass.
You're going to pass. That's it right there. Let's move on here. Number 2.
Savvy move.
Number 3. All right, Clayton, you are the leader of this team. So you know that what you say goes. You can take your teammates of Josh and Chuck, take their advice, and play or go out on your own. But pay attention to them, listen to them, because they will help you win today's prize, which was?
The Big Buck Qualifier.
Big Buck Qualifier.
Which includes 2 tickets.
Which includes 2 tickets to the Big Buck. All right, very good. Guys, go ahead and talk it up. What do you got, Clayton? You got anything?
How many foods do we think are
Fitness.
Fitness?
Did he say sick? I think he said sickness.
I thought you said fitness at first.
Yeah, I did too. What did you say, Clayton?
Sickness.
Sickness. Germs.
Sickness. Yeah. Number 1 on the board. Germs, disease.
Very
outstanding.
good,
Outstanding.
Do we think of other foods on there?
2
like,
answers remain. 2 answers remain.
I mean, peanut butter.
Number 4.
Yeah, that's what I was going to go with, Chuck. That was
3 strikes left available. 1 answer on the board. Germs, disease, 30. 25 for butter. Rumors and gossip, 18. Peanut butter, 9. 6 people said the number 5 answer.
Jeez. Clayton, what are you thinking?
Uh,
Got anything?
I don't know.
Come on.
It's time.
Rumors?
Yeah, we've already done that.
We got
It's
that
a
one.
great
That was
answer.
Thursday.
It's a
Okay.
great answer.
Yeah.
We've already done it. Yeah.
Like where your head's at.
Let's say, name something that people spread. We've run the gamut here. You've got diseases. You've got foods. You've got gossip.
Yeah.
So it's all over the place, and one of these is one of those.
I've got one that feels inappropriate.
Say it.
Down.
Fertilize?
Fertilize?
Spreading shimp.
Mm-hmm.
That's you know what? I'm going to say no. Trust something. Yeah, listen to your buddies. What do you got?
Josh, what'd you say?
I mean, we got peanut butter. You got to have jelly to go.
Stop right there! It's jelly!
Wow, very nice.
A clean sweep,
Very
Clayton.
nice.
And I would have number 6 on the board. Mayonnaise. Mayonnaise. There it is right there. Thank you for
Seed.
playing the game.
Seed would have
Josh
been
will get your information so that you know how to pick up your Big Buck Classic tickets and that you're a qualifier, Clayton. Once again, thank you for playing The Feud.
All right, Chucky, good job, my man.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, we're
Great
putting his
job,
Arkansas
buddy.
State shirt on. 1909.
Is that brand new?
No, this is like 20 years old.
I was just going to say that. I like that. I like that a lot.
Just heard Terry Bradshaw will be with us in the 9 o'clock
very
hour,
good, very
so he
good.
may not be in a good mood after
Good
last
Lord,
night's.
that was pitiful.
Well, the game was close until the fourth quarter. 23 points by obviously Houston, but they did not let Steelers do anything offensively.
Rodgers just couldn't breathe. I mean,
No,
it
they
was
just were all
him.
over him. Yeah, he didn't have much of a chance. So, yeah, it was. It's been we had 5 straight days of football: Thursday, Friday, the 2 college games, and then
That money, what a
2
bonus
games.
last night was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, 2
Yeah.
games Saturday, 3 Sunday, and then 1 last night. And national championship game is not till next Monday, and so you got more playoffs this weekend. So we shall see. Chucky, always good to have
Thanks,
you, buddy.
Chuck. Thanks.
We were
Chuck.
talking today is the anniversary of your music guy. They've that Johnny Cash did the Folsom Prism recordings at
Oh,
Folsom.
no kidding.
Yeah, you ever play a little Johnny Cash?
Yeah, I mean, Folsom Prison Blues.
Yeah, that's your
Y'all
go-to.
played that? You played that?
Yeah, you guys, your band, which
Look
is
we were playing, my old band, we were playing at Toad Suck Days on the stage over there, right by the train tracks.
For sure.
We're playing some song.
Oh,
I don't know
stop
what
it.
we're playing,
Stop it.
And a train
Stop it.
comes by.
Let me tell you
Train
something.
goes by, so we just stopped everything we were doing. Just mid-song, stopped, and went right into Folsom Prison.
I wish I hadn't already been standing
what is
up
the instrument?
when you told me that.
What is the instrument that starts that song? What is that? Is that a guitar? Is it a drum?
A harmonica?
Is it what?
guitar,
I think it's a guitar.
What's
Let's
that?
hear it
With
real
your
quick.
Folsom?
Yeah, at the very beginning. It's 3 notes, right? Or
Yeah.
3 or 4 notes. Bum, 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 more than.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Johnny Cash.
Okay. All right, but a harmonica sure does make the sound of that train, don't it? Sure does. Can you give me a little harmonica sound? I can't sit down again. Great job, Chuck. Chuck
Thanks,
Gatlin,
Chuck.
everybody.
Yes.
There he is.
Have a good one, Chuck. Thank you. Terry Bradshaw up next.
At Parker Cadillac, luxury isn't just what you drive, it's how you're treated. We offer the nicest inventory you'll find anywhere. Hand-selected, pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And we've got something for every budget. You won't find a better selection of certified, pre-owned vehicles anywhere. Plus, 2 years of complimentary oil changes free of charge. We don't just sell cars, we guarantee the best buying experience start to finish. No pressure, no games, no giveaways. Just great vehicles and exceptional service. Call us now, 501-224-2400 or shop online at parkerspecials.com.
Ladies and gents, get real about your health this new year with Synergenics and Low T Center. For a limited time, the men's TRT test is free, and ladies, take $200 off the women's hormone test. Say no to diet trends. questionable online treatments, and them deceptive prices from other places. Looking for the best? Synergenics and Low T Center are the leading experts. Meet with a real provider, get real medication and real results. Everybody I know goes to Synergenics and Low T Center to change their lives. Walk in or book an appointment at getmyhealthfix.com.
Little Rock Trojans fans can save 20% off middle leather seats from now until January 17th when they use the code BUZZ. That's BUZZ, all caps, at littlerocktrojans.com.
Don't get sidetracked.
That man is playing Gallagher.
We'll keep you on course. Buzz News with KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
The record Powerball winner has yet to claim their $1.8 billion. People around the state and even the nation have been waiting to see it be claimed since the Christmas Eve drawing. Officials with the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery say winners must claim prizes of this size in person and by appointment. Many people in Cabot, where the ticket was bought, are wondering, what are they waiting for? Lottery officials are reminding the winner they will never ask for fees up front. The winner has 180 days from the drawing to claim it, which would be June 22nd. And a $6 billion AI-ready data center is set to be built in the next couple of years. Aviho Digital Partners announced plans to build a campus in Arkansas to provide necessary power for those who AI applications and cloud computing. Construction is set to start early this year and completed by June of 2027. The Buzz Radio Network, I'm KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
10 Fitness brings you Top 10 Tuesdays with The Zone each week. Justin and DJ will dive into a different top 10 list and take your calls. Brought to you by 10 Fitness. Turn back the clock on gym prices.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
It's going to be a sunny to mostly sunny day, warmer and windy today with a high of 67 and a southwest wind anywhere from 15 to 25 miles per hour. The night stays milder, a low of 44, clouds increasing overnight with a slight chance of shower before sunup. With a Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Are you hungry? Something new, $25, all you can eat, sushi rolls, soup, salad, Benihana rice. Come at Benihana's Monday through Thursday.
What's on tap? Brought to you by Flyway Brewing, weekdays in the Zone, where we'll break down what you should be watching and listening for on the Buzz every day during the work week. Flyway Brewing, fresh beer starts here. Follow the migration, and the Little Rock location is now open in Breckenridge Village. Find out more about all they have to offer at flywaybrewing.com.
This is David Basil for my bank, Simmons Bank. I love the fact that Simmons Bank started in Pine Bluff way back in 1903 with a little over $3,000 in deposits, and over the last 122 years, they've grown to 6 states, 200 locations, and $27 billion in assets. But the best thing is, they've never forgotten where home is. They're committed to helping Arkansans reach their dreams. Whether it's a home loan or money for home improvements, Simmons Bank wants to help. They can turn the equity in your home into a line of credit or help take your business to the next level. Just start by going online and opening an account at SimmonsBank.com. It's that simple. And if you haven't noticed, Simmons Bank is in the community because they live where you live. Simmons Bank Arena in North Little Rock, Simmons Bank Field at War Memorial Stadium, and Simmons Bank Field and Pavilions at UAPB. Just some of the venues that Simmons Bank supports. And congrats to Simmons for hosting the second Simmons Bank Championship presented by Stevens at Pleasant Valley Country Club. Another outstanding job. Well done. And if you haven't noticed, I am proud to call Simmons Bank my bank.
Hey, this is a perfect time to remind you that you can always take a tour of the Little Rock Athletic Club. They'd love to show you around, especially now with 30% off the joining fee. You're going to be so impressed with all they've got to offer, and people will witness the fitness.
You'll never know about Arkansas weather, but you can predict huge savings during Gwatney Buick GMC's Forecast Frenzy. The sale is crazy as an Arkansas weather map. Tomorrow could be a blizzard. Be ready with a 2026 4x4 Sierra, up to 20% under MSRP, or a 2026 Canyon 4x4 at just $399 per month. 2 days later might be a heat wave, and Gwatney Buick GMC has numerous pre-owned SUVs with removable tops in stock. And if the weekend's a monsoon, the front-wheel drive 2026 Encore GX will get you there at just $199 per month. Gwatney Buick GMC's Forecast Frenzy sale. You never know about Arkansas weather, but according to Radar, the savings are coming in hot. 5700 Landers Road in North Little Rock. Call 501-945-4444. GwatneyBuickGMC.com. GMC, we are professional grade. All offers with approved credit Sierra based on MSRP of $55,370 with loyalty. Canyon and Encore are low mileage leases. See dealer for details.
Willie D's Dueling Pianos has not moved yet. They're still rocking right here in the Little Rock River Market. Dueling Pianos upstairs, DJs downstairs with food and drinks every week. Reserve and learn more at WillieD'sPianoBar.com.
Come and get your Willie on.
Spring is sprung and fall is fell. Winter's here, and you may not realize it, but this is the perfect time to spruce the house up. The best way to do that is to call CertaPro Painters. They'll explain everything with no pressure, no upsell, just straightforward professional advice. That's why I've used CertaPro Painters for years on a number of different projects, and I'll do it again and again. Each CertaPro Painters is independently owned and operated. You can schedule your free estimate at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C.
Check out the new clothing at Bell & Sword in Conway. A new cricket polo with Razorback logo, button-downs, vests, sweaters, slacks with UCA or Arkansas gear from Johnny O and Peter Millar. Great staff, fantastic service. Bell & Sword, the only Central Arkansas men's store with a tailor on staff to fit you. So go now to Bell & Sword, 1011 Oak Street in Conway on Facebook and Instagram.
Oaklawn Sports presents Oaklawn Game Day. It's an inside look at the week's biggest games, exciting prop bets, and the latest betting lines from Oaklawn Sportsbook. Justin Acree and Oaklawn's Vice President of Racing and Wagering, Zach Gillum, give you all the information you need to place your bets at Oaklawn. Catch it on The Buzz Wednesdays at 8 p.m. and again Thursday mornings at 5:30 before Morning Mayhem. Oaklawn Game Day on your fun and game station, 103.7 The Buzz.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem.
I want your blood. I want your soul.
Live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios.
I want them both right now.
Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
I'm your huckleberry.
Here is David BAZZEL, Roger Scott, and Justin Moore.
All right, Lunger, let's do it.
9:06 on this Tuesday, January 13th. We want to thank our sponsors today that we've had throughout the show. Edwards Food Giant for sponsoring Rick Schaefer. Moe's. Brandon LeCue, the gang, sponsoring John Daly. Hubbard Power Sports sponsoring Chuck Gatlin. And Southern Bank sponsoring Family Feud. We await the call of Terry Bradshaw. His Steelers go down hard last night. Could not do anything offensively. It was ugly. Can't wait to hear what Terry's got to say about that. It's also, Roger, we mentioned National Sticker Day. We talked about people putting stickers on their cars and notebooks and laptops.
I just put my state police one on there.
Very nice.
That's it right there. I'm not going to go nutso-butso on it, though.
Yeah. It's also a National Stephen Foster Memorial Day. He was known as he was America's first composer. Yeah. And old Susanna, Camptown Races, My Old Kentucky Home, Beautiful Dreamer. Pigskin.
Beautiful dream.
There's Terry. Pigskin. Pigskin had sent us one that I did not recognize. That was Stephen Foster. So apparently the book is. It was, I think, Hard Times Come Again No More. I have not heard of that one.
Never heard of it.
So but Pigskin will go deep in the
vault.
In the
catalog. He'll go deep in the
Yes.
catalog. Hey, shout out to Folks Dentistry. Thank you to Clinton, his staff, and Bart Lee. Met Bart in the reception area. And to another listener friend, Jay Bradley with Encore, fixed my alarm app, so now I can see RJ Hawk sneaking up to my front yard.
Yeah, RJ's recovering from his hand surgery.
Saw
so
that.
he ended up he did tear a tendon the other day.
How about that?
Hopefully
Get well soon, RJ.
Let's bring in the man, TB.
Super Bowl champion and two-time Super Bowl MVP. He made Pittsburgh the city of champions. He's a multi-award-winning broadcaster, as well as a television and movie star. He's the first NFL player to ever receive a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. But let's keep it real. There's not enough Terrazio cement for all the stars he deserves.
Yeah.
He's had a top 20 hit on the music charts. Chuck Norris looks at him and says, yeah, I'll set this one out. And now he's a part of Morning Mayhem. Please welcome a legend, an icon, and a true American original, Terry Bradshaw.
Let's go down for TV.
There we go. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Thank you.
Terry, not only, you
Thank
mentioned.
you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, all you little people out there. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You mentioned the other day that you were recognized by Branson as one of the top, I guess you said, non-traditional shows up there. You've received some recognition, and we were thrown out the other day. Who was our new guest of the year? And it was overwhelming. Terry Bradshaw on Morning Mayhem. You beat out
and your birds.
And your birds.
Oh my God! So, do
do I get like a trophy or a
Yep.
plaque? I mean,
Yes.
I'm a
I
trophy.
want something. I mean,
I'm a trophy man.
this
Yes.
is like
You
you know
bet.
I don't do. You know what? I've never in my life ever done a radio show like this ever.
Well, we're honored, man.
I enjoy this.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. I guess that's the best way to do it.
It's been
That's
great,
awesome
Terry.
that you
And,
do,
and when you
yeah.
told us, that day we had, I think we had Daly on at your place or Dan Hampton, and you go, man, this sounds like fun. He said, I'd be interested in doing that. We go, wow. And so, no, we don't take it for granted, Terry,
Sure
and
don't.
everybody loves listening to this segment. And no joke. You beat out Joe Nichols, and Joe Nichols has got, 5 number 1 hits? He's good buddies with Justin Moore. Joe's got one of his hits is Tequila Makes Your Clothes Fall Off, Terry. I don't know if you know that song or not. But you beat out Joe
No.
Nichols. But, yeah, you've been great. I appreciate you.
No, I do. I listen mostly to easy listening and gospel music. Your clothes coming off. I did that in a movie called Failure to Launch.
We saw
I
it.
took my
Yes,
clothes off
we
and-
saw it. Very nice.
Yeah.
You're not shy. You're
that
not
was-
shy. Hey.
I got to tell you. Did I tell you guys that I was basically blackballed out of my church?
Oh, wow. Are you serious?
Wow, for that
Because
scene?
of
Is that
that?
right?
Wow.
Yeah, I take my daughter, and my youngest Lacey, and Tammy, and we went to church that morning. We went to church on Sunday, and this was Friday when the movie broke. And so I didn't think anything of it. So I walk in there Sunday to church, and the preacher preaches on me.
Oh, my goodness.
Hypocritical.
Wow. Oh, boy.
Hypocritical. And how I'm leading young people. How I'm a false. Basically, I say one thing and do another. I don't know what you call that. Anyway, I just I'm sitting there, and I was so in shock. I'm looking at this guy who I helped get this church started. I helped fund it with the new church, and we had probably 400 or 500 people that morning. I couldn't even see him. I was in such shock.
Yeah.
And when the service was over, everybody was looking at me. I think they were most of them hadn't seen the movie, and most of them were kind of in shock the preacher did that. I walked out, and I got to tell you, I never been back.
I don't
Now,
blame
we've
you.
all been to church
I
a
don't
time or
blame
two
you.
and know
That's-
when the preacher is preaching, we could go, man, he's talking to me.
But
he
made it
was
clear- he made it
actually
clear.
talking. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Well, that's unfortunate.
No, he actually was talking to me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did he ever reach out to you?
Listen to my
Terry?
birds. My bird's even upset.
Did the preacher ever reach out to you, Terry, after that, knowing that he had offended you?
No.
Okay, wow.
No, not one time.
What kind of church is
Not
it? Baptist?
one
What kind of church
time.
is? What kind of denomination is it?
Baptist.
Okay.
Baptist.
All right.
Right. It's Baptist.
Let me ask you
I'm
about this.
Baptist. I mean,
Let me ask you about the movie, Terry, that you were just talking about, because I got to ask. And I know that in a lot of movies back in the day, if there's a love scene or a nude scene, they would take everybody out of the room except the cameraman and that sort of thing. Now, for you, did you ask for everybody to leave? And were you a method actor and 100% naked, or were you wearing a glued-on cup?
okay, here's the deal. We filmed that scene in a warehouse, and they had, put walls up to create the room. And the director, Tom Day, said that now here the only people that be in here will be me, the camera guy, and the sound guy, and McConaughey. Now on the other side of the wall, Dave, was everybody.
Right.
Producers, everybody on the other side of the wall, and they're watching the scene.
Oh boy!
So they might as well just have been in there.
Yeah, right.
They sent me back. He came in and he asked me. Said he actually gave me a choice of wearing boxers or going naked. And I thought, oh my God, going naked would be so much fun because nobody will know I'd ever do something like this. Right. They're not going to show me. And so I said, you know what, Tom, I think I'm just going to go naked. He said, oh man, that's great. That's the best news yet. I had to go back to my trailer and change and put a house coat on, house shoes. When I got back to my trailer, on the bed were 3 socks to cover myself. One was large, one was medium,
and then a booty.
Oh.
Wow.
So to answer your question, you cannot be totally naked. You have to cover yourself. Wow. Pretty embarrassing. I wouldn't mind telling the listeners, the large would not have fit one of my studs. The medium was quite expensive too, I might add. And so I'm looking at them and I'm going, really and truthfully, none of these fit.
Well,
so knowing that the wardrobe people were waiting for me outside the door, I took the medium one and I put it on and gathered myself up and folded it over and tied a knot. And that's how I did this thing.
Dive!
Oh, my gosh. Well, listen, one thing we've learned about you, Terry, when we were down at your place and we had all the Morning Mayhem shirts that we were giving out, man, you just took your shirt off and you're comfortable with your body, man. And you're in pretty darn good shape for 77, man. And that's another thing. When you're in good shape like that,
I'm so used to
undressing in front of people.
We have a dressing room, and the wardrobe ladies are coming in with stuff, and we just peel down and put our suits on. I'm just used to. I've been doing it ever since I was 20 years old. My first thing out when I got drafted by the Steelers in '70, I went to New York and did a photo shoot for Bazaar magazine. And I'm sitting there getting makeup put on me in my underwear with 5 models who had nothing on.
Yeah, all right.
I mean, they had the bottoms on, they had nothing on the top, and I'm just like, oh, my God.
Right.
I have never seen anything quite like this. Wow. So that was my world, my introduction to a little bit of
nice.
Fame, I guess.
You don't know this, Terry, but Roger actually does. This is no joke. Roger celebrates. This is not. I'm not joking,
Well,
Terry.
if you said no joke, I get it because it's
Whoa,
Roger.
bada boom, bada boom.
Oh, there he is. There's
year,
my buddy.
Every
I'm gonna
year,
whip your ass, Brad Joe.
this is true,
back.
Terry. He's back. Roger's done this for how many years? Roger knows where I'm going. How many years?
Yeah.
So he's done this for 10 years. I do not joke. You and Tammy can go on Facebook Live on the same date every year. Yeah. He celebrates International Naked Gardening Day, and he will go out in his backyard and do a Facebook Live. Out there, he'll have his particulars covered up with a potted plant. But he sends a large potted plant.
Yeah, elephant ears.
But he does. He's done that every year. But I'll tell you what. Some people, like Terry, like your preacher reacted. Yeah. Some people react negatively to Roger doing that, even though Roger never shows anything. But he's out there and having fun. But he's done that for 10 years now, and he's got a DBA. His DBA for his company is Naked Gardener Productions.
That's right. That's right. So I'll do that now. My neighbors on the privacy fence side, they're okay. It's the one on the wrought iron fence side of my backyard. They're the ones that are a little bit different.
So both of you guys are comfortable in your own skin. There you go. So that you know a little bit more about
you know
Roger.
what? It's hard. You know, the thing that was in movies. The thing for me was doing kissing scenes. And I had to do that in an ABC movie I did. And, it had to be really, really intense. And I didn't like that at all. I felt uncomfortable. You know, I did. I don't mind getting naked. But the rest of it, I told you this, Kathy Bates, the closing scene in Sell Your Lunch.
Yeah.
She was sitting in my lap, and she had her nightgown on her, and the boobie fell out.
She just
stuffed it back in, and we both just sat there and laughed. And then we started making out.
And I'll tell you, Terry, she was at the Golden Globes the other night and looked terrific. Yeah. I'm telling you, she looked like $1 million.
Kathy Bates?
Yeah.
She looked fantastic.
Yeah, you and her both,
I mean,
man. Or you're in great shape.
Yeah.
Well done.
Wow.
Well, I'm in good shape.
You're getting
I
there.
just started back a month ago.
I can
back
tell.
To lifting.
I can tell. Yeah.
Cardio and everything.
You
But
see-
I got, I'm 225, and I think at my age, I don't know how I'm going to do it. I just really don't, unless I just exercise and eat 500 calories a day.
Yeah, it's tough.
Well, yesterday, for instance, I had a scrambled egg. What I have? A scrambled egg and a piece of chicken sausage. It was horrible, so I spit it out. And coffee. And then last night I had cottage cheese and pears.
Whoa. Look
and
at you.
That's all I had to eat yesterday.
I can
That's
see
all
it.
I
Yeah,
had to
I
eat.
can see it on your face. You're losing weight. You can see it. So well done. That's
Well,
serious business, man.
Well, you're gonna have to cut down on the
I'm gonna
Bradshaw
make
beans.
Listen. Those Bradshaw beans. And I'm telling you right now. I say all our listeners out there. You get the family cookbook, the Bradshaw family cookbook, and we got more people writing, sending emails, and everything. The Bradshaw beans are huge.
No, Steve.
I told you.
Yeah.
Great.
I told you.
Our buddy, yeah.
I did.
The guy that provides our gear, Steve Qualls.
He and his wife did it last night.
And they use it as a dip.
Yeah,
like
I did
BAZZEL.
mine as a dip.
Yeah.
It was great. It was great with Frito-Lays.
Yeah.
I was going to ask,
Yeah.
maybe you didn't feel like eating much last night after watching your Steelers. Ouch, that wasn't much fun last
man.
night. Ugh.
I was doing Facebook Live. Sandy says, okay, you want to do Facebook Live. So I'm sitting there smoking a cigar.
I saw it.
And they turned it on. And so I'm definitely a homer, and I'm proud of it. And I'm talking to Pittsburgh and da-da-da, here we go. And I'm building it up. And
I heard it.
It's
Yep.
7-6 at halftime. So I go back on, I do another one. And then I start coaching. What we need to do, get Rogers here, Rogers there, get the deep end, move him out. He can't throw it here or there. And they never did it. And say, not one time they do any of that.
No.
The first half, they moved him out that one time and hit the big pass coming back. I just kept moving him out, make him chase. And then Houston was prime last night to be defeated. But their quarterback had 5 turnovers, and Pittsburgh could not move the ball.
No.
I called Howie at the start of the fourth quarter. I said, I don't think I've ever seen a defense play like this.
Yeah.
And I can't remember when. It reminds me of the 74 Steelers when we played Minnesota, and our defense was just like Houston's, and we just ran the ball, protected the ball, and just played great defense, beat Minnesota 13-9 or something like that. I mean, in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And that was the winning formula. Super Bowl 10 was kind of the same way. But that great defense, you don't want to waste that defense.
Yeah,
that is
Terry.
Man, for those guys, here's what's going to happen. Hey, David, what will happen is very simply, these are young guys, and here comes the contract, and everybody wants 30 to 40 million, and they can't pay them all, and then they start losing them.
Yeah.
Then they start losing them again, and that's how you lose the football team. The Steelers were so good in the 70s, and the Cowboys were so good in the 70s. Players couldn't go anywhere.
Yep.
We couldn't leave.
Yep.
We couldn't go into a portal. We couldn't play out our contract and sign on as a free. We couldn't do anything. The teams owned us unless they cut us or trade us. We had no say-so in our careers financially, as they do now. Now these guys can say, I'm not going to play. Well, we'll franchise you. And I'm sitting there going, franchise me. Saying, quarterback Terry Bradshaw made the franchise. We just won 2 Super Bowls, and I was MVP in both of them. Oh, boy.
Man,
I'm going to make $50 million franchise. All I need is 1 year. I think it's great.
It wouldn't have looked right with him, with Terry in another
No,
jersey.
but I get
Emmett,
it.
Emmett
But
in the
to me,
Cardinals or
those were the
OJ
greatest
in the San
years.
Francisco.
Yeah, those were the
it
great
didn't look
years.
right.
No, those were the great years.
Hey,
Terry.
I can honestly say this, Roger. Honestly, I would have never, ever gone anywhere else. If they had cut me out of this, I did not. Pro football wasn't as much fun for me as college. It was too much of a business, and I did not enjoy pro football like I did college football. And so if they would have cut me out and stayed home, plus I told my family when I got drafted, look, this is the team I'm going to go with, stay with, and that's it. Because I really had other plans in my life besides football. And although I loved being a quarterback, it was not as enjoyable for me because, quite honestly, it was too serious. I'm not that. I don't like to be that serious. I'm fun-loving, happy-go-lucky guy. But when I played, I was intense. And
y'all were back then.
Out.
Y'all, everybody back then was. There was no. I mean, other than Billy White Shoes Johnson, there was not a lot of playing going on.
Looking at the numbers last night, Terry.
None.
Looking at the numbers, I mean, you can't beat anybody when you rush for 63 yards on 18 carries and passing 112 yards, 18 to 34 for 112 yards. You're not beating anybody when you put up those kind of numbers. I don't care who's playing quarterback, but it was impressive defensive performance by Houston.
That's right. And now Pittsburgh this morning, their staff, their management, now they've got decisions they've got to make. We've got to find out if Aaron wants to come back or if we want him to come back. And I'm sure from what I've been reading, the Tomlin issue is not going to go away until they immediately address it and say he's got 1 year on his contract. We upped him for 5, or we're going to move on. Or Tomlin says, and listen, as great a coach as Mike Tomlin is after 19 years, the same thing with Harbaugh. He won't be out of the job very long, and it might be rejuvenating, or it might be he just moves off into the sunset. Someday television. I know Fox would love to have him. Fox would love to have him.
You bet.
So we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen. I don't like to get into a position of firing coaches. There are some coaches I have flat not liked, and I have fired them. He's not one of them. Plus, look, I'm a Steeler. I'm going to let management do all of that. Even though I've got opinions, I'm going to stay out of that because I like walking downtown and saying hi to the people and not having to go, what's the matter with you, Bradshaw? No, not me. Not me. I'm just a brother of love.
It is amazing, Terry. We started this, obviously started this conversation with you when we were at your ranch. And remember, at that time, Aaron Rodgers had not signed, and he kept dragging things out. And so, the experiment, I guess, turned out, at least you got to the playoffs, and that was maybe, I don't know if once he signed you were expecting that. But, again, it ends in the same thing Steelers have been saying for years now, just one and done. And I presume, he's probably done. But it's amazing. We talked about this summer at your place, and they did get to the playoffs.
Oh, yeah, we talked about it, and I got in a world of trouble. Fox called me and basically said, why are you giving them all that good stuff? And I saved it for us. I said, well, these are my boys. This is my radio show. Well, I didn't know you had a radio show. Well, I don't have to tell you everything I do,
Yes. Maybe the
Stay
new
in California and go chew on bark. And
everybody's trying to find this little old radio station in Little Rock, and Bradshaw is shooting his mouth off about Rodgers.
Well, listen,
you're laughing, but you loved it. You know you did.
Listen.
Hell yeah.
Of course, we're Terry Bradshaw supporters. Like Sunday, you were the only joker. You were the only joker in that studio who did this.
Once again, folks, I'm the one that's got any guts. One word? Yeah. 49. There you go. Ers.
Boom. Boom. Well done, my friend.
Yes.
Well done.
Well, he said one word, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I went 49 Ers.
That was outstanding. You got that right. Yeah, that was a surprise. I mean, that was. Talk about Terry too. What a bunch of great games this weekend, especially Saturday and Sunday.
Oh,
my gosh. Oh wow.
Oh,
Record-breaking comebacks.
I didn't pay much attention. Actually, my wife and I were in the hotel room, and I have 2 TVs in my room since I'm in sports in the hotel I stay at. I have to have 2 of these to put my stuff on. And so Tammy, when I got there, Tammy had the Golden Globes on, and then she had the football game on. So we muted the football game because I don't need anybody to tell me about the football game. I can see that. And we listened to the Golden Globes. And so it's a Sunday night game I didn't see much of, but for the 2 games we had on Saturday, I tipped.
Yeah.
Listen, I felt as though there were 3 upsets for the weekend, and everybody thought I was crazy. But the Rams, Carolina had the Rams beaten until here comes Matthew Stafford, man.
Yep.
Just like Brady,
Yep.
he just knew something big was going to happen. And then the other game,
Chicago, Caleb Williams, 4th down,
the
unbelievable.
Bears, yeah. I had Green Bay winning that game, and here they come in the last minute. So, and everybody, Howie and all were yelling at me. Man, you're the luckiest guy in the world. I said, boys, you just got to know how to. I'm shooting my mouth off, right?
Yes.
I'm shooting my mouth off. I'm gloating. I don't mind telling you. That's a tough crowd, and so when you get a chance to stick it to them, you stick it to them, and that, and we have a point thing. People don't understand. Well, why you do this? Why you do that? A lot of times we don't think that team's going to win, but maybe they're the underdog, and I can get 3 points and move up in the standings. And I've been leading pretty much all year. Then I went a little. I started having some bad luck, and then I dropped all the way to the bottom. And so when I looked at the playoff games, I had 19 points. I'm in last place, and I went Bears, Green Bay. Coaches don't like one another in Chicago. They don't know the pressure is going to be on Chicago. Green Bay can run. That Michael Parsons not there, but they're playing good. Man, I'm going to take a shot here, and I'm going with Green Bay. Almost won. I mean, the quarterback threw 4 touchdown passes.
Right.
Then the next game was Carolina. And look, I love Matthew Stafford, Sean McVay. These are all friends of mine. But Carolina is just a lot better than people realize.
Yeah.
We're not used to seeing Carolina. We're not used to seeing maybe Chicago. Probably more Chicago. We would have more confidence in Chicago than with Carolina. Jacksonville, I thought Jacksonville
great game
would have
there.
a good shot. Yeah. And anyway, so I missed both of those. And then Sunday morning, Howie's going, who's picking today? And I went, well, you guys are all picking
Eagles,
Philadelphia. And I said, you noticed yesterday, every time we all pick the same team, it's the other team wins. So I said, just so you'll know, I'm gonna go Philadelphia. He said, you're gonna go Philadelphia too? He said, how many points you got? I said, I got 19. He said, well, that means if you go all Philly, you know what that means? That means the 49ers are going to win. I said, yeah, I know that. And so when we got ready to pick, I said 49ers.
Switched it up on them. Well done. They were surprised. You were right. You were the only one that got it right. That was well done.
I know. Oh, and did I ever more gloat?
Yeah, you should do it. When I get them right, I do too. Listen, I had a good. I was 6-1 this weekend. Hey, before we let you go, we always like to ask, because you're such a pop culture icon, is what you are.
For sure.
You are. Last week you were hanging out with Sammy Davis Jr. and Dean Martin. Playing cards.
Right.
So this one I wanted to ask you. Today is 58 years ago on this day, 1968. Our man from Arkansas, Johnny Cash, performed at Folsom Prison, where you obviously came out with a great album.
I'm Johnny Cash.
And
I have not been there yet.
No, you haven't. Of course, Merle Haggard was there in the audience. I got to hear him. But did you ever get a chance to be around Johnny Cash at all?
I was with Johnny Cash one in Nashville. We were talking at the airport, FBO. He was going to Cincinnati to do a concert, and we had a long talk, and man, he was so nice. Such a nice guy. And if you've never met him, he had on long black boots,
right,
and his pants stuck down inside. His big man, big barrel-chested guy. Yeah, he was cool, super nice, super nice. You know what? I haven't met many stars, and listen, I double dated with Robert Duvall to go see the movie that the young girl won an Oscar. She was like 13 or 14. What's the name of that movie? Where they were selling Bibles. Oh man,
selling Bibles.
Anyway, Bibles. It was a great movie. Her daddy's dead now.
Who else was in it?
Blonde, good-looking guy. Oh, huh?
Who else was in it? I'm trying to think of the movie.
Farrah Fawcett and this guy were
Oh,
romantic.
okay. All right. Yeah, that's, Billy Bob was in that one for a minute or two as well. Yeah.
Anyway, Robert Duvall and I double dated. He was in the back seat, and I was in the front seat.
Nice.
And that was, and I sat next to Candace Bergman. So that was pretty cool.
Nice name.
What
Two
is
nice
the
name
name of
drops right there. Is it the little actress that won the
The Apostle? The Apostle?
No,
this was before.
Well, that was Farrah Fawcett.
I think it was before. I think he's talking about
This
before.
was
What year?
Oh man, this was a movie made in like 70. Ryan O'Neal. Was the star.
And his daughter, the girl, the young girl. Tatum O'Neal. Is that it? The little girl.
Robert Duvall.
Tatum O'Neal. His daughter won the Oscar.
Yeah, Tatum O'Neal won the little girl won.
I didn't know Robert Duvall was in that movie.
Oh, Paper Moon.
Paper Moon, that's it.
Paper Moon.
Thank you. Good job working there. It took us a while to get
Paper
there.
Moon.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, so backseat with
And
Duvall.
listen, I sat right behind Robert Redford. Well, he shot a scene in The Sting. I was standing 4 feet behind him, and he was off camera. Robert Shaw was delivering his lines, and he was eating his dinner, and he was calling Scotty, and he was telling him, Scotty, I want to know who your people are, where you getting all this information, how you do it, what's the scam? And Robert Duvall Robert Duvall is reading his lines off camera to Robert Shaw, and Robert Shaw kept screwing it up. Okay, Scotty, listen. I want to know where you're getting this information. I want to know who you're connecting. And he kept screwing it up. And he kept screwing up. They bring him he'd bring some more roast beef and peas. And he's eating the peas. And he goes, okay, Scotty, I want to know where'd you get, and then he'd screw it up. Yeah. And that's about the 5th time. And Robert Redford was getting pissed. All right? He was getting pissed because it was a simple line. But Robert Shaw, who's a Oscar-winning actor, most of these guys are, Robert Shaw, for some reason, couldn't get it. And he took and he threw the plate out, just threw it out across the floor. They stormed out of there, and so they grab Robert Shaw and they take him into another room, and they're talking to him, calming him down. And Redford gets up, turns around, comes over and says, hey, man, how you doing? He says, I'm Robert Redford. I'm Terry Bradshaw. I'm a nobody.
Wow. No, very cool. Wow.
It was,
very cool.
It was pretty cool, man. I sat right there and watched it.
You know,
it was so much fun.
Terry Duvall is 95, man. He's still hanging around. He turned 95 the other day.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, I did. Here's what you know what I think happened, David?
What?
When I did Failure to Launch, a lot of people say I look like Robert Duvall.
Yeah, I can see it.
The bald on top.
Yeah.
And so I think, I don't know this for certain, I think that Robert Duvall priced himself out of Failure to Launch. I think that role I got was supposed to be his role. And my payday on that was not substantial.
You were great in that. It's a great movie. Do you stay in touch with McConaughey at all? You ever see him anymore?
No, I don't have his number. I saw him 3 years ago. You know what? He'll send me text or email. He's always asking me to come down to Austin for some function.
Yeah.
Last year, he wanted me to go to the Rangers game with him and some friends. But no, I have no. I'm shocked when I hear from him. You know, the guy that I have stayed in touch with is Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, great guy. What a great actor he is. Great guy.
Yeah. So that's the one guy out of that. And yeah, that's
Terry, you're right. Roger just found it. Yeah, it says here, he just looked it up online, that Duvall was originally cast as Tripp's father, Al, in Failure to Launch, and you end up taking the role. You're exactly right. How about that? Good.
Well, probably what happened. I did a screen test, and my screen test had to launch him out of the.
Blew it away.
Yeah.
Blew it away.
What was he doing with Bradley Cooper?
See, what you don't know is, I don't like doing movies, and I never wanted to do another. I cared nothing about them, but I was getting all these movie roles, and I did a couple of TV movies. You don't even know what they are. But when they called me on this one, I said no, I don't want to do it. And then they called again and said, "What do you think about it?" No. Well, we're going to start with. Well, will you think about it? And they kept on. Well, will you come to New Orleans and do a screen test? I said no. And they said, well, can we bring a camera and an actor to your
how about
ranch?
that? Look at that.
And do a screen test at your ranch. I said, only I go to church. I'm out of church at 12, 15. If you're here at 1, we'll go 1 to 2, and that's it because I like to have my Sundays off. So that's what I did. Tom Davis brought an actor, still who she was, and they brought a deal, and they had the lines there, and I studied the lines.
Wow. Terry, I'm telling you, you've had a remarkable career. I'm just telling you, man, you have the stories. You know, I know you're writing another book. I can't wait to see that when it comes out.
I know this book is so to be. You know what? I wake up today. I think about the book, and then I'm thinking about what I've written so far, and I go, yikes. and then later on, I'll go, okay, that's right. That's how I feel. Go with it. And I wake up the next day, yikes.
Listen, you keep talking.
I don't like talking negative, but I'm not. It's not. You're not going to buy my book and go, oh boy, I'm going to learn something about the pregame show. You're not. No, those are my friends.
Right.
No.
You bet. You bet.
But it is an insight to emotionally and kind of how I function. If you care anything about that at all, but I am enjoying doing it. The last 2 books I did with David Fisher both made Times bestsellers, and so this guy's a really great writer. We've got probably 400 pages already down. I'm thinking that I can make a 2-book deal out of this. And so
do it.
We'll see, but
I'm telling you, listen, these kind of stories like you're talking about, Terry, are fascinating. Because it's very rare. Yeah, I mean, when you talk about, go ahead.
Yeah, they're fun. I mean, the first time I ever smoked marijuana was like, wow.
Right.
I had a friend of mine who I won't mention yet, although he's passed away, and we'd been filming like 16 hours. I was in the back of the bus, just me. He was up the front of the bus with his wife, and he hollered at me to come up, and he says, "Here, this will help settle you down." And he told me what it was. Well, I don't smoke. And so I said, I stood there in the little well at the front of the bus, like you walk up the steps to go to the bus, and he lit it up. And I, like anybody that you ever tried to inhale something, I spit and coughed and sputtered. And then they taught me how to hold it or swallow it or whatever. And I got to tell you, I mean, wow. I mean,
well, listen. I'm glad you're a preacher, not listening.
I don't have an addictive nature.
Yeah,
but I did that one time, and it was on that bus, and I got to tell you, that's some scary stuff there, man.
Yeah, but listen, I'm glad your preacher's not listening right now, Terry Bradshaw, because he'd get mad again at you for leading people down the wrong path.
Getting naked and smoking the devil's weed.
Hey. Well, listen. I mean, would you rather? Say, Roger. So you asked me a question, Terry. Have you ever smoked pot?
Terry, have
you? Want me to, did I try to protect what image? I'm an open book.
You are an open book.
You did protect the other guy. That's right.
You are an open book, and that's why we love you.
I did it one time.
Yeah. So did the president. So did President Clinton.
Yeah.
You listen to President Clinton. Remember, he didn't inhale. He said.
Hey, did you move out of did you get in another room, or did you give some of your birds some of that
weed? Your birds were calm today.
Yeah.
What's up?
Did you blow some? Did you blow?
Here's what happened. My wife, Tammy, figured it out. If you'll come in and bring them fresh water and fresh food, right now they're eating. They're over there eating, and that's it. Now, as soon as they finish eating, then they turn into devil birds again. But right now, they're
get them some gummies.
And my preacher. Listen, I go to Crossroads Baptist Church in Gainesville, Texas, and I got the greatest preacher in the world. I got a bourbon company. Bourbon company.
That's right.
Now, if you want to judge me and send me to hell because I have a bourbon company, shame on you.
Yeah, that's
shame
right.
on you.
That's right.
I just,
you're in the right. You're in the right there, Terry. I'm glad you got you a good church and a good pastor.
Well, I'm with a couple of heathens this morning. I got a guy that's connected with an elephant ear. And I can only imagine. You know, elephant ears, before they get really big, have to pop up out of the ground, and they're very small.
I know. You can listen. I'm not going to brag about anything. Listen, I know you can hang a sock hanger on me.
All right, TB, you're the best, man. You're the best. Thanks for the great stuff today.
I love you guys.
Love you too, TB.
Man.
Talk to you next week.
Have a great week.
Yeah, you're the best.
Good morning, Little Rock.
Thanks, buddy.
How many viewers we got out there? We got 15 million listeners.
Yes.
At any given 15 minutes.
Thanks, buddy. You're the best. Have a good one. Terry Bradshaw. All right, we got to come back and make up some. Wow. That 45 minutes of unfiltered Terry Bradshaw.
Unfiltered.
Gold. Don't go away.
Gallup, New Mexico. Flagstaff, Arizona. Don't forget Winona. Kingsman, Barstow, San Bernardino.
Pat Bradley gets in the zone each Tuesday, courtesy of Wood Grill Buffet in Benton. Open Thursday through Sunday for lunch and dinner. Come one, come all, come hungry.
This is Sports Center.
The updated Associated Press Top 25 came out yesterday in men's college basketball. Iowa State and UConn slide up to number 2 and number 3 following the loss of Michigan against Wisconsin. They go to number 4. Nebraska's up 2 spots to number 8 overall. Gonzaga's down 1 to number 9. The biggest riser is Florida. They're up 7 spots to number 19. Arkansas dropped 2 spots after a 1-1 week. They're now ranked number 17 overall. Some good games coming up tonight. At 6 o'clock on the ESPN2, number 16 Virginia visits number 20 Louisville. Also at 6 o'clock on the SEC Network, Texas A&M is at number 24 Tennessee. At 7 p.m. on True TV, number 3 UConn visits number 25 Seton Hall. And at 8 o'clock on ESPN, it's number 2 Iowa State at Kansas. I'm Josh Neighbors for the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
It's going to be a sunny to mostly sunny day, warmer and windy today with a high of 67 and a southwest wind anywhere from 15 to 25 miles per hour. The night stays milder, a low of 44, clouds increasing overnight with a slight chance of shower before sunup. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
Hey, y'all. It's the Rocket Roger Clemens here. Spent a lot of time pitching heat. Years later, the pain in my joints remind me of those days, but I'm not looking to sit still, and I definitely am not interested in going under the knife. That's why I chose QC Kinetics.
Not just for elite retired athletes. QC Kinetics gives everyday folks joint pain relief using regenerative treatments that work with your body to help repair joint damage.
No surgery, no long recovery, whether it's your knees, hips, shoulders, or back. My friends at QC Kinetics will help you get moving again so you can get back to doing the things you love.
QC Kinetics medical professionals will look at your x-rays or MRI to determine if you're a good candidate.
I trusted QC Kinetics to help me feel like myself again, and I'm proud to recommend them to you.
Call QC Kinetics today and schedule your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 501-214-5880. That's 501-214-5880. 501-214-5880.
Make your yard the envy of the neighborhood with top quality equipment from Cabot Outdoors. Right now, purchase a Hustler Fast Track Series mower and receive a free pressure washer. An unbeatable bonus of up to $799. But hurry to get an extra $500 off. Supplies are limited. The Hustler Fast Track delivers precision, comfort, and durability for homeowners who demand more. Stop by Cabot Outdoors, 901 South Pine Street in Cabot, or take a look on Facebook.
This is Pat Bradley, and Happy New Year from the Wood Grill Buffet in Benton. Maybe you made a New Year resolution to eat better, and Wood Grill Buffet has a huge 200-item buffet of fresh, delicious dishes to make the New Year special. Or maybe your resolution is to lose weight. Wood Grill is a huge salad bar and lots of hot veggie items. We'll also cater and bring all the food to you, and you can get it with a quick call or online order to pick up. If you're like me, let's enjoy some great basketball and some great food from Wood Grill Buffet. Two of my favorite things. They're open Thursday through Sunday for lunch and dinner at the Congo Road exit in Benton.
It's Justin Acree for CertaPro Painters. It's winter, and if you're thinking about freshening up the indoor look of your home or business or taking the curb appeal to the next level, call CertaPro Painters. You'll be blown away at the experience as they help you through the process of choosing a paint color to cleaning up when they're finished with your project. No mess, no paint splatter. You'll never know they were there, except for the amazing paint job they leave behind. That attention to detail is what sets CertaPro apart. Each CertaPro painter is independently owned and operated. Schedule your free estimate at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C.
This is the Pigskin Preacher, bringing you the word. In a recent Kennedy Center honoring of the various cultural icons of the year, we all saw something that about is as rare as Halley's Comet. George Strait without his cowboy hat. I didn't even recognize him at first. What's next? Randy Rainwater without his Ben Hogan cap? David BAZZEL without his all-black outfits? Justin Acree and DJ Williams wearing sleeves that actually cover their bulging biceps? All of us have our signature look. And when you see one of us out of uniform, well, it takes a little adjusting. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to put on my uniform of khakis and Hokas. Double B's will always welcome you with a warm, welcome to Double B's, no matter what uniform you're wearing, even an LSU sweatshirt. Just exercise a little self-control, for crying out loud. Double B's, it's where you gas it, grab it, and go. That's Double B's.
Crawfish season is finally back at Eat My Catfish. We've got fresh, live crawfish, and all you have to do is just add the fixins. Be sure to come see us or order online at eatmycatfish.com. Eat local, eat fresh, Eat My Catfish.
Do you need health insurance? Open enrollment for the Arkansas Health Insurance Marketplace is happening now. Do you have questions about plans and coverage or need help with enrollment? Visit myarinsurance.com to connect with an Arkansan waiting to help at no cost to you. But hurry, the final open enrollment deadline for 2026 health insurance coverage is January 15th. Find help today at myarinsurance.com.
Happy New Year, Susan. I really appreciate you picking up the bill for lunch.
I'm happy to. One of my New Year's resolutions is being better with money. So I've started using Upside, the free app that pays you cash back for buying gas.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Upside app?
Yes, I earn cash back just for buying the gas I was already buying.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make $200 to $300 this year.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now in the App Store or Google Play and start earning cash back on everyday gas purchases. Use promo code SAFE for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 50 cents per gallon on your next fill up. You can cash out anytime, right to your bank account or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code SAFE for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code SAFE. Code SAFE.
Offers vary by user and location. Go to upside.com for terms and conditions.
The guys aren't perfect, so if you hear them say something wrong, let them know at 501-661-1037.
All right, 9:52. We're going to go, right, Raj?
Yep.
Good job. Good work there. Tuesdays are always interesting with Terry because Terry.
How was he?
45 minutes. I mean, he just
was he upset?
No, he was. No, I don't think so. He didn't want to get into. I think he learned his lesson with us. The things he says with us can go national just like anything else. And so he just said he thought it would be, if you read between the lines, it might be a good time for Tomlin. It would be a good move for everybody to make a change. So, yeah.
He's done a great job.
Is the music super loud for you guys?
No, right now?
Can't hear it.
Can't hear anything.
Is the music super loud for you guys?
No.
We don't hear it at all?
Still no. Anyway,
Yes.
I think that's great. Great point. Yeah, I think it's again.
Yeah, I do too.
You can commend he's done a great job, but it's probably time to try something else.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
And again, you got to be careful what you wish for, right? Because you could be worse. You think it's like, hey, just get to the playoffs and losing sucks. It was like, how about not getting to the playoffs? That really sucks.
Saw the number 1 defense in the NFL last night that flexed their muscles.
Gosh.
Man, they just completely embarrassed the offense of the Steelers.
I mean, Stroud didn't even play well most of the night, and they still were able to dominate.
It's just, I mean,
you get 2 defensive touchdowns.
60 yards rushing on 18 carries. I mean,
they're nasty. That game with the Patriots ought to be phenomenal.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah,
These matchups are all intriguing.
All the games have been great, other than that one, but it's going to be fun to watch.
I think we've been doubting the Broncos all year, and it's. I'll be curious to see how the game goes because you got super experienced Josh Allen. That'd be a fun game.
Yeah, that's
the first game, I think, isn't it? Yeah. That's the first game on Saturday.
I mean, all the games are going to be great. That's what you
Hey
hope.
guys, the music's way too loud. The music's way, way, way too loud.
Are you being serious?
Yeah, nobody could hear anything. I was right.
Well, what's happening here?
You know what? Maybe the audio server thing, Raj Dodge.
What is this? Where does it need to go?
Just turn it off.
I turned it off.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not you. That's there's an audio server thing. I've had that happen before.
Okay.
I actually did a contest one time, long time ago, when I was actually running the show after the whole incident, and it was growing great. And then people were like, "We can't hear you," and I'm like, "What do you mean?" They're like, "Well, you're not."
Yeah.
I'm like, "What?"
What's funny, Josh?
No
is going,
idea.
The music's too loud.
Yeah.
You're like,
I haven't seen that happen.
People said hot mics, and they thought that we were just having a conversation in break.
I haven't seen that happen in 15 years.
Really?
It's been a long time since I've seen that happen.
No, we just ran through all the spots, 2 spot blocks to get to this point.
Yeah, we did double break.
Yeah. What's happening on the show today?
Top 10 Tuesday, thanks to 10 Fitness. And we're talking about, it's going to make you feel old, but we're going to go through a list of celebrities that are turning 50 this year.
I saw that list.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're going to go through that.
crazy. Yeah, I saw that.
Well, you got to wait.
I said, ooh.
Yeah.
But I will wait.
Did you watch the Golden Globes?
I watched some of it. Yeah,
I
I
thought
flipped
the
back and forth on a few things.
I
Yeah.
thought the opening
Glazer's great.
Yeah, she's so good.
Listen, Sean Penn.
The Sean Penn joke was absolutely hilarious.
Spot on, too.
Oh, it really was.
I like
you
how-
go back and watch it?
I like how people are.
No, I watched it. I saw that live.
yeah.
People are freaking out about him smoking in there, and I'm like, he's Sean Penn. You think he gives a damn?
Yeah.
And my girlfriend's like, they're lucky that's all he did in there.
Yeah, that and the fact he smokes. Look at his face.
Exactly. He looks like an old ball glove.
That's what she.
Remember the Seinfeld episode when Kramer was smoking cigars?
Yes. I'm here to
And
smoke away.
the playoffs,
Exactly.
the playoffs, the CBS, that was excellent too.
Oh,
A little
sure,
playoff
sure,
thing,
sure.
which-
Oh, yeah. CBS.
Yes. Yeah, that was good. That was fine.
Clint Conk's in. Thanks, Farm Brothers Flying Service. I think this is his penultimate week. We got him one more time. Eli Craner, 11:45.
Eli.
Susan's out. She got voice
I saw that,
surgery.
yeah.
So we get Cliff.
Okay.
Which I love Cliff.
Yeah,
and
you go.
if he brings his fiddle in, double awesome.
So I got a chance to draw. I have not. You did the show. You guys did your show over in North Little Rock in front of the Simmons Bank Arena, where all the development is going on.
Yes.
And I just finally got a chance to go over there and drive around. I saw the new event center. I'm telling you, you talk about just a complete change in that whole area.
North Little Rock.
In the old hotel over there
Yes.
too.
The North Little Rock they're doing a great job.
Yeah,
Got a lot of good things happening.
That's always been sort of a dead area, dead spot there, and I give just
Terry Hartwick.
and the developer. Oh my gosh, of the facility
Oh,
there.
Greg.
Yeah, Greg is. I mean, that's a pretty cool vision to see that and to see
Samples.
Willie D's is going to be great where that's going to be set up. So it's exciting. Of course, you've said it before. Little Rock's got to pick their game up on their side. I saw where there's a new tenant coming in, the Big Whiskey's, which is one of obviously the front door of the River Market right there in the corner.
That place is always challenging because of the parking. Just like those two spots on the backside of Sonny Williams. They're great spots. You got a river view, and it's great for when there's an amphitheater show, but we need more shows. And, Sonny's is doing valet, but the other folks have for some reason not able to get that. So.
And then the other side, you've got that new green space. Hopefully the city will do some cool things with that. But, that North Little Rock thing is outstanding. I'm sure Frank Fletcher, I think Frank says he's excited. It benefits everybody.
Absolutely.
When
100%.
you do that,
But there will be some more residential development down that way, too. So there's some cool things happening.
Yeah, it's not, hey, Raj, it's just isn't Dogtown anymore. It's more than Dogtown. It's more than Dogtown.
It was, let's see, I think it was Zachary's first hometown. That's what North Little Rock is to me, I think.
Is that music too loud?
Yes.
Listen, I was looking at the expression on your face, and
you better turn it off.
Josh is like going, are you guys not listening?
You're going to have to turn the music off until we get it fixed. Just turn it off until we get to the break. You can flip it up.
Hey.
Sorry.
That's all right. No.
Josh, is it too loud now?
Yes.
It's so weird that it's playing over the thing. Okay, yeah.
Now listen, I took a bunch of stuff out to go to
It's
both
playing
breaks
super
at
loud.
once,
It doesn't
so I
matter.
don't know if I had
Just say goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Yeah, crank it up. Crank up
I'm
your
in
music.
Lasorda.
Yeah, sorry, bud.
It's almost over.